And we are live, and Binge is gone. Hello, everyone. I didn't even check to make sure YouTube has a connection. I suppose I should do that. The plan today, though, assuming I am live, I'm just going to assume I am before I double check. We're going to do this event. For anyone that's not aware, you can do co-op in this event. I haven't tried co-op at all in this event, and that's interesting because there's never really been co-op endgame before. Well, okay, there might have been events in the past that were similar to this in some form and that are hard, but it's hard alone, and I don't think it's going to be easier together unless the co-op, like HP and whatever, doesn't scale for some reason. Then it's just the same as in single player, which I doubt they did that. I don't know why they would. So anyways, it might be impossible for us. I don't know. But we have, it's Binge and I right now, and Binge has not said anything yet. They are in a call with me, and we will see what we can do. Tars is theoretically joining later, and we'll see what happens there as well. I forgot to put the YouTube chat on the game, or on stream. Let me do that quick. Are you purposely not talking, Binge, or?
Oh, I haven't had much to say.
Oh, okay.
Hello,
Okay.
everyone.
Hello. So, we'll see how this goes. I have no idea. Oh yes, I forgot your C8 Zhongli. Anywho's the yeah, this is very important for co-op. Oh, never mind. Being able to. This is a nice idle thing to have. This is the true reason. The true reason to get C1 Zhongli, so you can just hop to pillars and parkour. Oh boy, yeah, I was vibrating. By the way, I have to complain right now. If you hear me complaining about audio that I'm hearing, it's because my $3,000 headphones, my Mezze Empyreans, the left ear cup stopped producing audio, and I tried troubleshooting it for like 20 minutes before the stream, and I couldn't get it to work, and I had this issue before with them. From what Binge was giving me talking on, his experience with planar magnetics is it might just be a planar magnetic thing with solder joints. Unfortunate, to say the least, but point is, my audio experience is going to be notably worse personally. You will hear no difference, but I might complain. Anywho's. That's all. Disclaimer. If I complain about random things that you have no context for, that's why. You can make a 2D triangle using Yai skill on top of a Zhongli pillar. Wait, what? What does that mean?
Let's see, go ahead and.
Show them. Right here.
Oops. I think I only got 2 pieces there. Or a line. God dang it. Frickin' jeez. I keep walking off. This game has terrible controls.
Right now.
It's a joke. Controls are fine. It's just I'm on top of a pillar. Is that 3? I don't think that's 3.
I think it can't spawn.
Yeah.
3 in...
Make 1 more in the ground. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. There's a pillar for you.
These are things I've never done before because I will never get Zhongli.
Come on now.
Oh god, freaking! Try to put it over here so it's not an angle.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, this is the start what we wanted, right? So you know, I'm gonna wait a second to start anyway, so that we can do things.
Show
All right.
Emerge.
Oh god, I'm failing so hard.
Right now.
Okay. Nope.
Emerge.
Okay, I don't think that's what they intended. I think I needed to put it like right here.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so bad at this. I play Yai so much and I can't triangle properly.
Come on now. Right now.
That was interesting.
Yeah, that
okay,
was
so
interesting.
just make one right here.
Ah, dang it! I forgot it goes where she goes, not where she stops.
I don't know. I think it's beautiful.
It is pretty beautiful. You can just do triangles in the sky. Yeah, never considered that.
Triangle in the sky.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
I can be twice as Yai in co-op.
Yeah, perfect. And very importantly, I have Congress Verity for co-op Yai today. Even though well, I don't know. Yai might be
Yai's a good choice
for the chicken.
She does a lot of damage.
Yeah. I don't.
Against the chicken.
So by the way, there's only I think 3 of the 4 bosses unlocked right now, which is just typical annoying. Where is it? Typical annoying Genshin event structure. for what it's worth, the last one is the frickin' seahorse, and I think that one's just gonna be lol have Nahi to check a little bit. We'll see.
Pyro is kind of
Oh yeah, that's true.
crazy against it too.
It'll be a Chevrolet. It'll be a Chevrolet check.
It could be if like it doesn't kill everything first.
That's true. I don't know. That one will be interesting, but point is,
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow just for the seahorse. Unless it's very interesting. I don't know. It depends how much fun we have, I guess, now that I think about it.
Right here. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's weird.
I forgot Yai steals the, only 3 can exist, so
Right here.
they get yoinked. Characters with
Big oh no.
anti-synergy and co-op. Do you know if we can, I guess we can go check. I don't know. I should see if Tars is, call me whenever. Alright, perfect. Add Tars. Blam. Create DM. Alright. Tars should be
Traveling
joining
to other
shortly.
worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days.
Oops, I minimized my
Goodness
chat.
knows
Let's
what
bring
they
that
find
back.
so disappointing about their own world.
You turn Yai's turret into a kite. I like it.
Joining call now.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well, you know, just
Mhm.
explaining how Dragon Strike on Traveler is the most painful thing imaginable.
Yeah, I imagine it's a bit tighter than Noelle.
Traveler's got like no hit lag.
Yeah.
It's frame perfect pretty much if you're doing it without abusing any sort of hitboxes from footstooling. So it's pretty rough.
See,
you
I
can
don't
do
even-
it.
I don't even know what footstooling is. What is footstooling?
Footstooling is where you basically abuse the larger hitboxes of certain enemies to propel yourself upward. So
Oh,
for
that.
example,
Okay, yeah, I know. Okay, so
Yeah.
I've seen it. I just didn't know what it was called. All right. You just
Yeah.
explained, so I wasn't familiar with.
Beautiful.
I don't know if I have you on my friends list.
But alas,
we're not
What?
friends.
the world works.
What another problem.
I know.
What a
I think I have
me
to
call you
send.
my unit.
I have to send you a friend request though, because my friend request list is full. And maybe yours is not.
Mine is definitely not.
Good.
Let me send you my UID.
Okay. Do you want me to make sure I don't
Oh, yeah.
show it on stream?
I mean, it's already on stream. It doesn't
Okay,
even
that's why I wasn't sure if you tried to hide it or not.
Nah. I don't even think it matters that much, to be honest.
I agree. The main reason to avoid it is just to avoid people giving you random primo gems, which is not that common in the first place. So,
Yeah.
why is the stream as Wooa? I'm not dumb.
Oh, your title.
No, I think
No,
the title is
it's the
fine.
game.
I think I forgot to change the game type. My bad.
Probably changed the game.
There's so,
Yeah, you
man,
changed.
trust me, there's so many freaking settings on
Everyone seems to be writing
YouTube
about these
when
days.
you
Da,
set
da,
up
da,
a stream.
Goodness
There we
knows
go.
what they find
Thank
so
you.
disappointing about their
Genshin.
own
Honestly, what's the difference?
Yeah,
There
it's the
is
same
no
video
difference.
game. There we go. It's Genshin. Whoopsies.
Oh man.
Alright. Yes, it's a Yai stream. Alright, more.
Emerge.
I have actually been working on the review. I already made like pretty specific categories for it.
Right here.
Nice.
Cause yeah, I combined UI and terminology because I think they deserve to be in the same category at this point. It's like Jesus Christ.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Okay.
Look at the angles in that triangle. Like almost.
Oh yeah, we could totally get a wider triangle with having 2 pillars.
Can we make an equilateral triangle?
Yeah, pretty.
This
I'm
is what we're
assuming you're
doing while we're waiting for you, Tars. We're making triangles in the
Zhongli.
sky with the
Is
eyes.
this-
Hold on.
Zhongli.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's not even Yai, it's Zhongli.
Emerge.
Well, we're using Zhongli pillars to put the turrets in the sky.
Oh god. Alright, lovely.
Right here.
Wait, did you send me the request?
Did you send me a UID? That is
Oh,
no,
yes.
it's close.
Noise.
I did send you UID.
Sorry, Discord doesn't ding me when I
Lovely.
have OBS open. I haven't changed that setting because I don't like Discord dings when I'm streaming. But
Gotcha. So, let's see here. The Saurian search. Well, technically, I still need to go to the quest. I have not looked at any of the bosses before this, by the way, so I don't know their attack patterns
Okay,
or what
so
additional attack patterns they have.
they hit a lot harder. They have a F ton of HP, and they have different like shielding mechanics, most notably.
So
Send your request.
I can tell you all about the Terror Shroom's attack patterns because if we're using Electro, it only really has two. It has a
Wait.
charge and it has a hop.
So they got rid of the pollen nuke.
Oh, the pollen nuke is
it's still there.
but it doesn't really hit you.
Oh, okay. You mean okay because you just walk up to it and then it just like floats around you. Okay, great. It has less attack patterns when you inflict it with Electro. I thought that was the opposite because if you inflict it with Electro, it gets more attack patterns.
They seem to
and then
make it
there's
like more
Pyro.
consistent in this event, probably because
Interesting.
I assume it would have been more. They assumed it would have been more frustrating to have to deal with more RNG when you're trying to optimize these fights. But
Wow.
is my guess. I don't know if that was that
Quality of
intentional.
life
I don't know, right?
in a temporary event
I know, right?
when they can't even put it in the main game. Damn.
Right here.
Okay, wait. Let me take a look at the modifiers real quick before I start this.
Are we gonna try to do the Pyro Regis Vine? It does kind of just seem like a, I don't know,
A
Oh,
joke.
Pyro Regis Vine is
not
just a
not a joke, but
Nuvolette.
it's a shield check.
thing.
Yeah, it's like an ideally Nuvolette or other ranged Hydro ability is the
So-
quickest way.
Kokomi.
Shincho. Go burr.
Chingchou might not have the
Shincho
range.
doesn't really do enough damage for it though.
There's that too,
which
yeah.
is the only problem with that.
Let me think. Do I have to actually do the pyro one before I can do the other ones?
Right now.
Is
I
that
don't
do we
think
know if that's
so.
a thing? Is there any co-op bullshit with regards to that?
I don't know. I think that
there
might
should
be
not be.
lateral. It's hard to tell from this angle.
I might just let me just see. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I did them in order, so I don't know at all actually.
All right. Well, whatever. You know what? If it is what it is.
So we're going over to the.
Wait, are you named Lumine? You are. Oh my bad.
Yes. Yeah, you're
I
good.
thought it might have been random.
No. You're good. You're good.
I didn't realize you were a
of the few
Lumine.
people.
Yeah.
One of the few people, not even few, I think a lot of people do this. It's just because I don't
Yeah.
like seeing my username in the story. I'm just like, ah, yes, hello, Tars Blammo. It's like, dude, that's not what this character's name is. I regret to inform you. Alright, let's see. What are we cooking here? Oh, we're cooking at this boss. Gotcha.
Literal
Okay.
traveler main problems.
I know, right? Imagine. No, travel will not be great here unless I'm abusing rocks. Unless I'm using rock, doing rock and stone.
Yeah.
We're gonna push it through the
Base
floor so it
gameplay.
falls to its death.
Yes, that's the true way. Okay,
So
how skilled is this? Is the true question.
I mean, it has it like I died a lot to it fighting it with
That's good to know.
non-shieldy, non-jungly teams. And I got like to be clear, I didn't try to I haven't tried to 90-second with the max difficulty in any of these yet. To any meaningful degree, but like I still like put it on max difficulty, but then cleared like the chicken in like a minute and 50 seconds. So like I probably could optimize it down, right? But it was definitely an issue of like part of the problem with optimization was like I had to avoid it because it would kill me in like one shot.
It one shots everything.
So and like it has a big like it has like very low time for like downtime after you get a shield. From what I saw, it gets it back pretty quickly. And
What shield is it? Dendro.
Dendro, yeah.
Yep.
So what are the?
You can deal damage with it having the shield. By the way, it's not takes 0 damage with the shield effect on this
What are?
one.
Do you know? Does anyone know the gauge unit on it or no?
I don't know
It's big,
exactly, but it's
and
very
it gets
big.
bigger
yeah.
in co-op.
Yeah.
So Fischl is really important. for
Fischl
this,
probably.
and it's gonna have to
No.
be Soul running Fischl.
Yeah, because that makes the most sense overall.
Double. No. Did they really? So I had only seen that you could do co-op in this. They limited it to 2 people.
Ah.
What the fuck?
Du, 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 du. Du,
Oh,
du,
I,
du, du, du,
Uh,
du,
I
du,
can
du,
hop
du, du,
out.
du. Du, du, du,
Hoyoverse.
Did they
du.
really limit it to 2 people?
Yeah.
Du, 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 du. Du, 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 du.
You can invite the maximum of 1 other player.
You must be this tall to ride. Nahida too short.
Nahida getting gate kept.
Well,
Imagine.
uh,
Oh, that's fun. Oh,
I guess Binge, if you're welcome to stay here and watch us. You have the most experience with actually trying to clear it, I guess. So yeah, me and Tars can try to do it, and then we can like enlist Binge for help, I guess. if you want, if you don't want to do
yeah.
whatever, you
We can-
you don't have to.
Oh,
But
Yeah,
or we could
I'd be
swap. We
happy
could
to-
swap around.
we can swap around,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
Yeah.
Also, given the way this boss is, it seems very Chevreuse aligned in terms of
The problem-
overload base damage.
If you give it pyro, if you hit it with pyro,
Yeah.
it gets more attack patterns.
Well,
So they made it the
and-
opposite of its actual version. Okay,
also, what I
lovely.
encountered when using overload against it, it worked, but it also you trigger burning on it a lot, and it was a little bit harder to get through its shield, I think, because of the burning.
Yeah, the
burning
pyro does
took
less
priority.
damage to the.
Yeah, and it was just slowly ticking down over time versus doing
So-
big instances at a time.
So what you're telling me is that they specifically made this shield have more gauge units towards pyro than electro. Okay,
I think it's more the burning interaction.
Yeah, burning has a slower.
that's
tick.
true. It's a slower
Yeah.
tick effect, so that's fair.
Yeah.
But God, okay.
I'm curious what I mean. We can bring Chevreuse and see what happens.
I mean,
initially,
if you're
sure.
saying that you're already dying like in one shot, I don't think it's gonna be very good.
I know.
regret to inform you.
I'm just curious what it looks like, how slow it is in co-op. Just like
What
I
can
can.
cook with?
I think Fischl is an obvious choice. Yeah, presumably.
Official Beto probably, but my official is not leveled. Let's see.
I
So,
can use
do
Fischl.
I have to
I have a
exit
cracked
this
Fischl.
overall co-op or like
Yeah, I think you have to exit completely, which is annoying.
Gotcha.
And the Prinzessin differ-
rip?
Rip indeed.
Do I
I'm
have
trying to
high
think.
expectations for Chlorind? No, she just looks like a fun DPS with some interesting things with her.
Let's see. Let me see. So if I'm doing this, so you can do official. I feel like Beto is still good here though.
Yeah, probably.
That's
Does
the
Beto do
case.
co-op shielding?
Beto does
That's new.
terrible gauge damage.
It's
Oh,
true
yeah,
she
yeah.
does terrible gauge damage, but if we're talking about overall damage and she's applying electro, then it's like okay.
It's
I mean,
single
arguably you
target,
could
though.
I mean, it's a boss. Is there multiple or does it spawn minions as well?
I've not
no,
seen it do that.
Not
no.
really.
Okay, then I mean that's fine. I mean, I guess I could also cook with Lisa. You know what? We could cook with Lisa. Too. we
that would
can
be-
get the death shred in here.
Sylviana in my chat would really appreciate if we cleared this with Lisa. It'd be
Let's
cool.
cook.
Let's see it.
Let's cook. Let's cook.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
and
see.
then just
How-
can you? I mean, we might have enough electro to swirl electro. It might just be a Kazuha moment or something. I don't know.
Probably. Probably Kazuha makes more sense than Chevreuse anyway. At this point, if you're saying
Yeah.
Pyro just completely, completely like owns you, then yeah. Then that makes more logistical sense. You know what I'm saying? All right. So
The question is Yai or do I do I could do hybrid Raiden. You don't believe in hybrid Raiden, excuse you.
No, I think it works here.
I don't know if it's better than Yai though. Against single
know,
target application.
honestly.
I don't as far as like single target application and damage output, when we're not doing blooms, I'm not sure. Like, pure aggravate hybrid Raiden is not why I made hybrid Raiden.
Okay. Let me think. Do I have?
Please do not use Yai after seeing it one shots. But the thing is, it's very easy to avoid it with Yai, because I'm doing all range damage, right?
So you do all ranged, right?
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines.
Their stories
Okay.
really
I
make for
do
terribly
worry
dull
about the
reading.
well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
Do I even
I'm
have a
sure
good
the good
circlet
people
on
of
this
the
set?
adventurers
Oh yeah,
will
the golden
absolutely
fruit, but I don't have a good
find
circlet.
ways to hide.
Ah, you know what? We level on stream. What's the worst gonna happen? Streamer luck, right?
Mhm, good luck.
Give me crit rate.
I mean, some of my best
Oh, there we
artifacts-
go. That's
oh,
one. Oh, that's death percent. That's HP.
Nice.
Personally, I think
Oh
the idea
god,
of
it was
saving
1, 1,
someone
and 1. Okay, well,
Oh,
streamer
God.
luck's not real. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake.
is
It's fake.
allowed,
It's fake.
that is simply not the way the world works.
I keep hearing her voice lines, and I keep forgetting that in co-op they never stop.
Yeah.
They just
I
don't.
created another
Oh no,
universe,
what did I
and
do to my
that
official?
Are you using official?
Yeah, or I mean, you said your official wasn't built. That's why, and I have kind of a cracked official.
Okay, you have a better built official? Okay, wait, then in that case...
I have a top
Let's think
4%
here.
official,
Hear the
so...
voice of fate,
Okay.
speaking my name in humble supplication.
I was about
I'm
to say,
trying to-
Soul,
trying to
your
think.
Yai Miko is very strong.
yes.
I think
Okay.
comparatively to your Raiden.
We get quicken
Probably,
easily
yes.
too, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be
Uh,
hard.
so, interesting little thing. You can
Hmm.
actually remove its Dendro aura entirely.
Even with the shield?
When it's downed.
Oh, when it's down. Yeah, okay.
When it's downed, which is like when you do damage to
I mean,
it.
quicken uptime is like 8 seconds. So, like, if quicken is triggered
Yeah.
close to when the shield goes down, it should be fine. But that
just
might
trying
be a
to
weird
think.
timing issue.
I'm trying to think if it's ever... If you ever cook with sucrose and bring her in just to get more... quicken damage?
Yeah, it might be.
Stories really
That's a good question.
Alternatively, well, let me see what else. What else can you cook with? You said it's one shot, so there's no point in bringing a healer. My Cosmos sucks though,
Pretty much,
so my Cosmos actually, I mean, it doesn't matter. Cosmos is the same functionally, whether or not it's level.
Yeah.
And your talents are level 1 or 10. It doesn't matter in terms of this, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
I guess I'll bring Cosmo for now, I suppose, and then I just on field Lisa. And
in
just
my
don't
experience,
get
it's
hit.
basically applying Electro, waiting for it to run around and tire itself out, and then smacking it while it's down.
Yep.
Lovely. Are the okay? So just for reference, are the attack patterns the same? Like when it's
Yes.
like electro.
Generally speaking, yeah, it'll be familiar. It's not like it's crazily different.
He telegraphs very, very.
Okay.
Obviously.
All right. Well then. So is the normal attack string the same too? Like where he swings his head, like
Yes.
pecks in the ground. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay,
two-piece
okay,
two-piece for my Yai is better than what anything else I have. This is a top 2% Yai build with two-piece for aggravate. So
I have. It has been so long since I ranked any builds on any website.
I use it to
Oh,
just compare. I mostly just use Akasha to compare different artifact builds. So like, I had to tweak my Yai build just for this because some of the artifacts I use on this Yai build are used for Arlecchino now. So I had to tweak things around, right? But I just use it to compare like different builds and like slight differences for artifacts rather than doing the math myself or whatever. Because it's so hard to see in game, but it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter most of the time. But it might here, so.
I'm trying to think. Is it okay? So, do any of you know? Do you still get 70% energy recharge on the character that's off field in co-op if you only have 2 characters in your team?
That's a good question.
Do you know how that works? Because I haven't tested that interaction because I don't co-op.
Yeah,
Is it
me either.
the
Where's the
So
tutorial?
okay, so just for context, basically, if you had a team of 4 units, right? The thing is that the number of party members you have affects how much energy, like what energy fraction you receive from particles for off-field characters.
Yeah.
right?
So if you have 2 characters only in your party, I believe the off-field character gets 70%, if I remember correctly, and then this scales down by 10% every time, or actually it might be 90% and it's AD 70. I'm mixing up the numbers, but I just don't know if it's the percentage is the same as if it's 2 party members in co-op, or if
Well,
it's...
there's one way to find out.
It's probably.
Yeah,
It's probably.
it's
still the
probably
same,
2. I
but-
probably mentioned this too, but I don't know. Oh, anyway, I can actually trigger my stream because there's like artifacts boxes I haven't opened, and there's a bunch of red exclamation marks everywhere in my inventory.
How many do you have?
Oh, too many.
Oh god.
Everything is red on my screen. Like everything is red.
Nice.
I mean, give me 1 second.
wait,
let me just heal up to full real quick.
I think it heals you to full when you start.
Oh, does it heal you full when you
Yeah.
start? Okay, then it's fine. I'm pretty much ready. You just gotta not like
Oh my
default
God.
into its attack patterns. I'm
It
pretty
says-
sure it's the same.
It says you have not
What?
finished the prerequisite quest. You cannot participate. I think you have to go and talk to the dude in your world.
I did. So basically, what it's telling me is I have to finish the boss first.
Yeah. Okay. So you just
Okay,
probably have to
well,
kill
I'm
the
just-
boss.
I'm-
Go kill it quick
I'm
on the
just-
easy
I'm
mode or
just gonna
whatever.
s-
Yeah.
I'm just gonna speed run it. Give me 1
Yeah.
second. I'll
Yeah.
be right back.
God dang.
I can fill in.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can fill in. You get him up to speed. I can get up to speed in my world. we did. This is truly what happens.
So
this is
just
lovely.
Just for the record, Genshin co-op is not really much better than Wuthering Waves co-op for all the complaints we
This
had
is-
yesterday.
The only difference, literally the only difference, is the fact that it showed a level 0 character.
I think Optimizer is kind of trash. Unless they
Just you-
improve things majorly, but you have to target a specific thing.
So
It doesn't make sense.
yeah, you have to target a specific stat, and that's just because like
Yeah, I know how it works. I get how it
it's
works and what
just-
it's doing, but like that's not how you actually optimize builds.
yeah.
It doesn't
mean,
make
honestly,
sense to optimize that way.
It's like you should optimize in order, really, like when you're doing things, right?
Yeah.
So, okay.
So anyways, I'm never gonna make the video, but I had recorded in the past a whole video where like I tried to compare if my intuition for artifacts was better than Optimizer, and generally speaking it was, but the reason was because Optimizer is dumb, not because my intuition is just inherently better.
Okay, but the true question is like, you know,
And like
does that...
my main issue with Optimizer was like to get Optimizer to actually start recommending good things, you had to configure it far too much. Like you had to have almost all the prerequisite knowledge, and if you had that to be able to configure Optimizer to get it to do things properly, and if you have all that knowledge, you can basically just do that automatically in game. Like it's almost pointless. Is my current feeling, but it's a pretty controversial thought, and I think the work the devs are doing is pretty cool on it, or the dev. I don't know if it's one person or not. I think it's a group,
Oh god.
but like it's a cool tool. I just think it's the wrong approach. I can optimize using attack strings, but then I have to like set all that up. Like, what's the point of a tool that's supposed to do it for you if I have to manually configure all the attack strings and everything?
You're not seeing the light. That's
Yeah.
the whole purpose.
Like,
It's a customizable tool. You don't like customization?
I do, but like there's like like I hate that like there's creators like the Jeff is like use the optimizer. Random like creators are just like use the optimizer. No, people
Yeah.
don't use the optimizer like that. How they're actually using it, they
Yeah.
go in there, they select one thing, and then they like put their and then they don't even necessarily like configure the team, right? If you don't configure the team for your D-Luke telling the
Oh, yeah.
optimizer that you use Bennett, that wildly changes the results.
Yeah.
So
It's
this-
pretty. It's
The-
pretty.
oh
not
yeah, I
great.
guess we should do it with bench. Sorry. The holdup is that Tars has to finish things.
That's right.
Dude, that's it's so
It's
dumb.
so
like
dumb.
why?
Yeah, it's so
like
dumb.
why? Just let me play how I want to play. Nah, bro. Sorry,
just-
you gotta kill this Regis Vine that took you like 10 seconds to actually do if you're trying to hit it normally.
Mm-hmm.
I just took no fall damage there. What? Okay. Sure. I'm down.
I'll try my best not to just fudge this up. But
Oh, it's a cryo one too. Jesus. Okay.
What? That freaking gauge unit's going down instantaneously. I don't think it's any heavy. Is it thicker gauge units or not?
it is.
It is, but it doesn't matter
Oh,
in the
I
face
just
of
died.
electro
Whoops.
application.
Oops, I'm not gonna cheat. Well,
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da,
I think
da.
I've hurt our damage a little bit. My official's also now doing no buff from from 4-piece golden troop. Well, partial buff from 4-piece golden troop. Also, no, I'm also not triggering her A4 because whoopsies.
Oh.
Whoopsies. I think I've hurt this attempt slightly.
Maybe a little bit.
I can revive you, I guess. It's cheating, but... oh, just notice it does create little balls in the field. Well... So, there's gonna be, like, I am seeing... Oh, there's gonna be an issue of, like, trying to... Oh, don't die. Targeting, making sure, you know who it's attacking if you're gonna dodge.
That's why, like, you saying that they both
Okay, I
both
see what
players
Vince
need
is
to be
talking.
ranged. It's like not great.
Yeah, I know.
feel like.
I know. Yeah. Did I say both need to be ranged? I wasn't. I don't think I was trying to imply we have to do range, but just that there's benefit to the range, like Yai.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
Okay, yeah, there is definitely issues with keeping up aggravate in his down phase. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's why I was
Oh,
bringing
I just let Bishop
Nahida.
by. Whoops. Yeah.
I just lost. Let's just wipe anyway. This is
Uh,
so
just-
I can
oh god.
I can bring Nahida and Raiden, or so if you go to the there's the party setup. Okay, so would you rather I drop Raiden or Kazuha?
that's a good question.
I think Nahida is kind of equivalent to Kazuha in terms of
Probably,
buffing
yeah.
potential.
You're probably correct. And then just put Pamber on. Well, no, Pamber won't matter at all. So put.
She doesn't need Pamber.
Well, yeah, because we're gonna
if you
instantly
get
die.
hit, you
we
die.
die. So there's no need for healing. Is there any particular?
Okay.
I'm ready.
I just finished this chicken. I'll let you guys do
Yeah,
more
we'll
runs.
do this one more.
Right here, right now.
I need to get used to the.
I do jump cancels. Oh my
thinking about,
god!
like, Kuching
I
is
didn't
probably
notice it
pretty
started.
good,
God
too.
dang it.
Kuching always decent. Well, I'm just gonna see if I can dodge everything properly.
I'm succeeding at that really well so far.
It's been a while since I fought this boss. Trigger 30 elemental reactions. Do not select more than one negotiation strategy. Okay.
Right now, emerge.
Yeah, for the max difficulty, you have to unslide all things. So you-
Except for one. You can select one, right?
No,
Or
you
don't get
Oh
full
no,
rewards.
for fear you don't get full reward. Oh.
Well, I mean, you get full rewards. Sorry, the reward doesn't matter. It's just for the medal.
Yeah. Okay. So you just
He's confused.
Yeah.
65.
Got the official down. There we go. Okay.
Behold. Emerge. Right here, right now.
Okay. Let me see if I can dodge all this stuff.
Okay, we are nowhere near the DPS
Oh, yeah.
needed. We are
I-
nowhere near.
My Raiden is not great.
Oh, it does spawn minions. Ah.
Does it? Oh, we just haven't
Oh
seen
no,
it.
it just spawns the bulbs.
Yeah, the bulbs,
Okay.
yeah, which are things to be aware of.
Oh, okay, so what are you gonna do? Oh, it's a bunny hopper. Okay, I see. And then it does the nuke. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay.
Come on out. Right now. There is no escape. Right here.
Okay, so you have to dodge a little bit before the circle pops up. And the radius. Okay.
Nothing
Cool,
lasts
cool, cool.
forever. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Dang it, this one might get through shield.
Oh. Okay. 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 There we go.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
No! Freaking balls that
That's a
flew
bit
at me.
Deceptive.
Cheating again.
Right now.
That's fine.
Yeah, the balls flying at you in the air are something to pay attention to because they do just target you. Although they seem like they all target one person, so...
I'm always
Fair.
right now. Emerge.
Nice.
face.
No! God dang. Died 3 times. I'm gonna be the problem
What are you
factor in
gonna
all
do
this.
now? I doubt it.
Okay, well, we beat it.
We
in
beat
3
it.
minutes.
Oh god.
Twice the time required. I don't know. We're gonna complete these.
Platinum.
Yeah, I know I could use Yolan C6, but like, what? Like, ooh, wow.
Just carry.
Elan C6 actually doesn't do enough damage in this instance.
Yeah, I don't even know.
That's the
if
really
I-
rough
yeah,
part.
like,
Yeah.
it would help against the Regis Vine for sure, but like,
That's about it.
yeah.
So like,
I created another
Soul.
universe and found it.
I could
Mhm.
play Farina.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that one. Okay.
Oh, okay. We could
That's
do
a bit
hybrid
close.
riding. Frick. Well, no. Against this, the Dendro damage would be. I assume it has its Dendro resistance. I wasn't looking at.
Not when it loses its shield.
Oh, interesting. Of course, my Yai is dead after I get out of the. Interesting.
And
How fast would you be able to clear it with Elan C6 on the Regis Vine? I mean, if you guys really want to see Elan C6 against the Regis Vine, we can do that, but we'll save it for later.
the worst part about that is popping the
Mm-hmm.
shield so you can hit with Elan C6.
Maybe you can get this boss to jump over the edge. It's maybe possible. Actually, no, it's probably too high. Barrier's probably too high. Can't I have him jump to his death?
Would that be a high enough height for it to take that much fall damage, even?
I don't
Or
know.
Would it just?
Probably
I mean, I guess
not.
it would might just error and kill it automatically too, potentially.
Okay, Lisa has way more than enough application to tear out shield. Okay.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think the Electro application was not a problem there. Just the total damage and then me dying.
Yeah.
All right. Wait. Should I do hybrid riding? I guess with your Farina.
You can do
Let's
hybrid
try-
ride,
yeah,
and you
let's
can
try
do
it.
Yai. Whatever you feel more
I
comfortable
mean, they're
dodging
both
with.
kind of functionally the same right now. Raiden would have the benefit of being able to iframe certain points with bursting smartly.
But you'd burst during its when it shields down, so it like
Oh yeah, doesn't really matter.
it's a weird thing. I think
I basically wouldn't
if,
be.
like,
I would basically just with Raiden. It would be just focusing on dodging. Whereas Yai, I'm trying to like get extra application and extra damage by doing charge attacks, which
Yeah.
means I have to be a little bit closer. That's why I died some of the times. So let's try it. Let's try Raiden. Let's see how it goes. Arla Chevy Official's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know. We could see what it does. Like I did use Overload to kill it the first time on my alone. And that was when I got the like I think I got a wait, what did I get? Can I hit? I can't view it here, but I think I got like a minute and 50 seconds. Like I could probably have cleared this fully and not co-op with an Overload team, but I don't know if it's ideal. No, we can't do 4-person co-op. We found that earlier. We were gonna do 3 people. Change. All right. Make sure Raiden's bill is correct. Yes, it is. Should be fine.
Yeah, I think we ideally want one Dendro character in the team then,
Yeah.
probably for this.
Oh my frick!
oh, I died.
I also just immediately died. Okay.
How bad's the lag, by the way, in co-op?
It's not terrible.
yeah,
I'm
it's
not
having a bad
terrible?
time.
Yeah,
Okay.
not having any issue.
All right.
Try it
Okay.
again.
On Polearms only you could do solo Arlecchino with the chicken. Oh wait, no, that was the account. Yeah, sorry, it was on Polearms only with C6 Arlecchino. Then I got a minute and 50 seconds.
Oh god.
Yeah. So like no, it's tanky, and that was in single player, right? But yes, I am confident I could optimize my play. Like that was like kind of first attempt kind of situation. Was a minute and 50 seconds against this thing on max difficulty with my C6 Arlecchino full team, not solo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna be full clearing. Arlecchino cannot solo this thing with C6, and in 90
Probably
seconds.
not.
Without the time as a factor, then yes, it's just a matter of playing well. But I thought Nahida's circle on the ground was an indicator for it jumping for some reason for a second.
Yeah.
Ah, frick. Okay, I was hoping to be able to eat both its first hit and its second hit, and that's why. I think I can use Raiden's burst to time missing 2 hits there, but I think I just failed.
Alright.
Yeah, I got
over here.
Okay, that was not a proper test, but we'll see if I can still get a test going here. Oh, you frickin' chicken! Well, Official's not alive, but... Yep. I don't know, I knew it was gonna do that. I was just... Yep, okay. Well, I'm dead.
Oh no.
I'm dead.
I'll just die. There we go. I mean, this honestly kind of feels sort of samey.
Yeah, it does feel
Speed-wise.
pretty the same. I mean, to be clear, I never actually got to like do a ride and burst sequence.
It's true.
So
It's true.
does it revive my official when I start? I think so.
Yeah, it does.
Did I try Thundering Fury Chevreuse with C6 Benny? She can turn into a gun DPS. I think I did try a little bit.
When you first got Chevreuse, I think
Yeah.
that was one of your...
Yeah. I don't remember if I made a video
projects.
doing that. I definitely did main DPS Chevreuse for.
In your Chevreuse test video, if you remember the turtles.
Oh yes. Frickin' yeah. All right. How is it possible for free to play to defeat it in 90 seconds with a lot of time investment in this game?
With a lot of time, perseverance, and blood and tears.
The right characters.
Yep.
Actually, though.
Yes.
This is character gated completely. This
I
whole
hope this
event.
revives right when I start. It does. Yeah, thank you, game. Appreciate that. Alright, I need to wait until it doesn't jumps, I think, just to be smart. Just see the actual damage at least. I think the optimized way to use this with Raiden is... God dang it. Okay,
Okay, I'm more or less used to the boss patterns now.
What
did I just die from there? What killed me? What?
I have no idea. That's... Okay. Can you like tap both sticks or something and restart this? 'Cause we got...
How did I even die there? It was down, it wasn't dealing any damage. I switched it right and she just died.
I even had Nahida's burst up and I've got P Amber on her.
Wait, what happened? You're not here with me this time. That's weird. Hyperbloom AoE? Does Hyperbloom do some self-damage?
I'm still in co-op
I forgot.
with you.
Does it do self-damage?
This is weird.
Hyperbloom can do self-damage because
Is
it
that
has a
what
small tile AoE.
Okay, yeah. I guess it just did
It technically
150
has-
self-damage to me.
I don't know if it does 150, but I don't remember what the
Also, like,
Hyperbloom
the-
scaling damage is.
But also,
so
like,
it's
the hitbox on the chicken was like, where was it actually hitting on the chicken that it managed to hit me when I'm, like, to the side even? Like, weird. I don't know, whatever.
Hey, man. Genshin things.
Yeah. Oh, frick, I just hit try again. Whoops, I needed to exit to reinvite you. It was like 2,000 damage. Prototype Amber was healing me. Oh, yeah, you had Prototype Amber on your Nahida. So, yeah, I was getting healed even, so that I took 2k damage from something while it was down.
It was probably one of the spores that it shot out, and it exploded with an AoE,
Probably.
and you just happened to be like
Maybe.
close enough to
Yeah.
it.
Oh, what that still hits. God dang it. Okay.
I recommend getting Yai if you like her. She's a useful character. I think she has plenty of teams she's going to be useful in. But she's by no means is she like a necessary pull.
In my
basically no
honest
characters,
opinion,
but, yeah.
it takes less investment to make Yai good as like a C, like as good as a C0 Raiden.
Yeah,
At
I
C0.
agree. Raiden is, for normal Raiden builds at least, well, and my kind of Raiden build takes an absurd amount of investment.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try to not die once with Raiden.
Okay.
I'm telling myself that, to be clear. That has nothing to do with you.
I need to just burst during that, I think. Yeah, I see.
Well, yeah. Well, you're talking about whatever you're doing, sorry.
Oh no, I'm just like looking at his. I'm just looking at the attack patterns overall. I mean, I can
Sure.
dodge. I dodged for a solid like 3-4 minutes without taking any damage. So
I mean, I did pretty well with the eye, and now I'm really failing with the Raiden.
Oh, and immediately when I say that, I die.
Nice.
Classic. Called it. All right.
Alright, I'm just gonna play passive till we see the damage. Just dodge. Just dodge. Wait for it to do its things. No.
Let's see here. Okay,
Oh my god.
I think I'm more or less ready. Whenever we want to try attempts.
Okay, the damage was much better there while bursting with Raiden, unsurprisingly, but that was still 30 seconds and we got it like maybe a quarter down with optimization potentially.
Lovely.
Well, no, looks like we got it a third down. Well, no, that's a quarter. Oh shoot, did I actually redo official? I don't remember if I redid official there. Okay, I affirmed it.
I'm trying to think if... How much is the hyper ring damage doing for you guys? Like 10k probably, I imagine.
No, it's doing more. I think it's freaking hard to see. Sorry, I can't tell with non-Vegas
okay.
numbers in here.
That's okay.
I think I'm getting an 18k.
Okay.
Like, we have it over half dead at 90 seconds here, so it's about the same DPS as it was when we were doing it before. Basically, I think this team has a little bit more room for optimization.
Definitely more overall. I mean, like, this one looks pretty good. So, Nahida Farina. Can I... Let me see if I can cook this. Where's my character selection?
Kill it. Kill it. No. Darn it. Oh, frick, I thought I had the burst back. It was still on cooldown. I was going to try to eye from that jump. My bad. Okay, yeah, if I hadn't died there, that would have been probably 2 minutes and 20 seconds, I imagine. Which is not terrible. Can you fight this at lower than level 50? At lower than level AR 50, you're not fighting this on this difficulty level.
On this difficulty, you might get cooked.
It's questionable at lower level than like 59.
You might get cooked.
Yeah.
It might not be great.
Yes. To be clear, you can clear like the reward content and we're talking about like the 90-second clear for the pink medal.
You gotta get the platinum rating,
which is the time challenge. You can have all the difficulty modifiers on, or have it on highest difficulty as far as like the damage it's dealing and how tanky it is, but then just have it be a war of attrition, right? And take 5 minutes to fight it, and that you will get the second highest reward, which is the gold medal with 3 stars. And then you're just basically playing it like, you know, the Elden Ring Dark Souls style dodge forehead. So
Just dodge.
Which is fun, to be clear. That's actually like how I think I'm having the most enjoyment with these bosses rather than the time challenge, but it is just still interesting for us to try to like optimize it down to seeing if it's possible for us to do it in 90 seconds. In co-op, that is. C2 Yai turret range is the widest auto-targeting in the game. Yes, it is.
Oh God.
I think. Actually, what? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, so should we try anything else while we wait for Tars, or do you want to come in and see what we can do, Tars?
I'm trying this Kaching team and seeing if this does anything.
Right, well,
No, this is definitely not clearing it. It's definitely not gonna be clearing it in time. Yeah, because you need a lot of loaded damage to beat this boss, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because if it's a 90-second thing, yeah, you need a lot of front-loaded damage.
Yeah. Expectations for the new endgame is that it'll be worse than this. This is a more fun endgame. So, you know, enjoy it while it lasts. I'm gonna keep on doing Raiden, because I think Raiden is a more interesting optimization problem.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, let me come in.
Okay, 1 second, we're just fighting it again.
Okay.
Exit if we die.
The timing is a bit early on the terrorist room like plunge. You can't wait for the inner circle to reach the outer circle. You dodge a little bit before that. You dash a little bit before that in order to iframe it. It's a bit weird. They've changed the mechanics of how that that system has worked over the years. It's a bit funny.
Yeah, I've been using official terribly here.
Did people on your Discord clear this like with like high investment accounts or
In co-op? I didn't actually, I just saw people talking about playing it in co-op, but that was just in the generalized context. Like, I think someone wanted help with it, not was trying to full clear it like we are.
full clear? Death. Only death. Only death. I'm trying to think what other.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we can clear this without like starting to do constellation shenanigans.
God.
I'll be honest. Like, I could bring a Hyper Raiden from my Polar Molny account on here and probably smoke us with the teams we're configuring. But that's just C2 and C3 doing work. Oh, I just let it eat Fischl. I forgot Fischl doesn't iframe during her burst. Because like based on the DPS we're seeing, I'm guessing we could optimize it down to like 2 minutes, right?
So there's two things. I mean, one thing first of all, like if I bring Lisa, I can do. I can do Death Shred.
Yeah,
so
that'll be interesting. Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if there are any other team-wide buffs I can give. I'm still like really tempted to bring Bennett, honestly.
I mean, we can try it.
I know Pyro, like you're disincentivized to use Pyro.
I mean, if you're just doing like the problem I was seeing was like using Pyro when I was constantly dealing Pyro damage. It might not be that bad with just one, because you should be able to overwrite the Pyro pretty quickly.
Yeah, but then the problem is like if you bring say like Chevros, right? Like you want to do overload. And
yes.
Who else is going to be doing overload? Is the problem.
Yeah, you need to trigger it every 6 seconds, I guess.
Yeah. So I don't know. It might not be that great. Let's think about this. How do we cook this?
Oh, I thought I could iframe it. I don't know if you can. Can you iframe that hit? When you're near the center of it, at least.
The plunge or?
Yeah, the chicken plunge. Yeah.
Yeah, you can
can?
iframe.
Okay.
You can iframe anytime.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just failed it there.
Yeah. It is what it is, man.
All right.
Let me see what people are cooking, team recommendation wise. Probably some people are
Sure.
probably using Alhaitham, but like doesn't this boss is like. Oh, actually, to be fair, it gets knocked out pretty easily. I'm thinking like I'm pretty sure your best options are literally like what you have for a main DPS role like Kaching, Sino, Raiden if you're focusing on Electro mainly.
Yeah.
I don't know if Kaching can output necessary damage unless you have cons though. I'm trying to think if you were trying to do this in co-op because you don't have a full team buff setup.
Mm-hmm. You.
Also,
using Yai Miko on field is kind of a little bit.
Absolutely great, to be honest. So the thing is, you're pairing her with Fischl, and she procs a lot of Electro.
Yeah.
If you play her properly.
Right. So. Okay, so you have Yai Miko, Fischl, and then second player needs to bring at least. Well, you want to at least bring Animo. You have to bring Animo. There's like no, you cannot not bring Animo. That's like non-negotiable. Because otherwise you don't get Resh Red. Does Fischl A4 proc off co-op characters as well?
Only you.
Yeah. That's
so
why
you have to be the one procking Fischl's A4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no extra procs. Okay. I'm gonna come in now. Give me a second.
Okay.
So
okay.
I'm trying to say, Kaching isn't constellation dependent at all. Her cons are terrible.
Her cons are overall terrible, but there's like one good one in terms of increasing her DPS.
I think they all add up minorly particularly if you have them all together though.
Yeah.
To a sizable DPS increase.
No, Kaching cons are overall generally
yeah.
god awful.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're good, but like that's just an additional instance of damage. I don't know. Does her C1 do additional application?
I mean, no, her C1 basically makes her E a little like have an alternative skill.
Okay, so it doesn't actually do more application. So
It
whatever.
doesn't really do much more. Yeah. So okay.
Particle generation and then 25% attack increase. Holy.
I don't think this is
damage
gonna do
bonus.
much
Okay,
better,
it's not, yeah.
much better than what you two did earlier because like with like a fully built Nahida and a fully built Farina, like I'm pretty sure that just inherently will do more.
Yeah.
Just because the off-field damage and also like the overall damage bonus. Although actually, how did you get Farina ult to scale?
Okay,
we were
so
cheating.
if you build Nahida with prototype Amber,
Okay, you're
and
using
also
prototype
and healing
you can
bonus or what?
swap you can swap Farina's healing because you
Yeah.
have two characters on
You have
field.
two characters on field.
So just letting it heal for a tick was enough for, and C2 Farina helps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay, you
it
have
was a
C2
little bit
Farina.
of cheating with
Okay.
C2 Farina for sure.
Okay.
But, and we were specifically doing that with Hybrid Raiden to bring in Hydra to the mix. So, but it wasn't like that notably different from the just Yai official Nahida. What were you using other than Nahida? I forgot.
It's true.
You were using you were using someone else, but whatever.
So the problem is right now. I'm trying to think.
Wander as a VV driver could be useful just for his attack speed. That would be interesting, actually. Do you have Wander?
No, not on this account.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
Servers, Yai, Benny, Kuki. I mean, Kuki would be kind of pointless. We can definitely try a overload variation. I'm curious how it would go.
So
Try it.
Wander as a VV driver is interesting for Electrocharge,
yeah.
but in a AoE kind of setting, he's really terrible if his set doesn't boost his damage.
We could change characters after we start, so. That's why I
Yeah.
selected this.
Yeah, no worries. I got it.
VV doesn't just like keep stacking or get any better because you're doing it faster though.
Yeah. Well, it's more than the conceptually he'd be doing his talent damage. I'm not sure how an invested Wander on VV's talent damage in co-op would compare to Kazuha's damage though.
Well, I mean, when I was playing with you, I had a C6 Kazuha, so
I forgot about that. I mean, he was on a normal build, right? So I assume he wasn't getting that much talent damage.
I had him on a DPS build.
Oh, of course you did. Okay, so that was probably relatively comparable. That's probably relatively comparable to what a Wanderer would do then. Yeah.
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 Okay. Let's see here.
Do you want to try Overload first, or do you want to try Lisa Variation first?
We could try Lisa Variation first.
Okay.
I just need to see if there's anything I can do. The main issue for me is since I have 4-piece Thundering Fury on Lisa right now, and I actually need to take it off of her because I'm never proccing any electro reactions when we're actually dealing damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to see. Also, like Lisa too does definitely wants quicken access because
Yeah,
each of her procs will do more damage, and right now we have no electro or no electro dendro.
Yeah, it might be better to bring
So,
Dendro.
I think I
Maybe
need
a
to.
Dendro on field DPS? Do you have Hatham? I don't know.
Nope.
No, I mean then it's not Hita basically.
The only built character I have is Nahida, and she is not built for damage. She is built as a cruddy sub DPS.
Yep.
I am using Magic Guide on her.
Nice.
Well, if you're using Lisa as your on field.
I'm using on field, so to be fair, it doesn't actually matter. But I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can do.
Yai Plunge might be decent.
I actually did pretty well with Yai Plunge, but Hybrid Raiden was way better. The problem with Yai Plunge against this boss is like
this boss doesn't care about your feelings.
Yeah, it'll stomp you.
Yeah.
At a very
Does it deal damage when you're in the air?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, of course. Okay, so Plunge is no. Yep.
You will get destroyed.
Use a main DPS Albedo. Don't have Albedo, but also I think that has some problems.
Yeah, namely this boss.
Alright. I don't think this is gonna go too well, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Probably should start with Vishep, but it doesn't really matter.
Alright, it's gonna go into 2 plunges and then into whatever other phase. It's on me.
Yep.
It's on you.
Ooh, good iframe.
Thanks. Ow, the freaking the little puffballs that hit me. I hate it. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the puffballs. Yeah, I'm just gonna cheat. Whatever. No, I should have skilled, but whatever. Not that important.
Party took its shield down. That's great. Watch out for the puff.
Yeah, I saw them.
Honestly, actually not that bad for
No, it's
a
pretty
free-to-play
good.
team.
Yeah.
You could definitely gold with this, for sure.
You can definitely gold at the very
yeah.
least, yeah.
I keep.
Oh, it's on you.
Yep.
It's definitely on you.
It's easy to eye for him in the eye.
You're doing the on-field stuff with Yai really well. I think if you were playing Yai less optimally, you'd be doing a lot less damage.
Probably.
Okay. Is it still on you?
Uh,
Yep, it's still on you.
Okay, I need to do that early. We're fine. Cheetos. 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 Pop balls. Whatever. Cheese puffs.
Cheese puffs.
Right now. Right here. Emerge. Yeah, come a little closer. Right here. Reveal light.
Oh, come
No.
on.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Really? Really, man? Oh, it's on me.
I'm always
Okay, I think there are some optimizations we can do. Namely, if my lantern is already on field, try to make it so that it jumps into my lantern field and not out of it.
Oh, yeah. I
That's
didn't
not gonna
consider
get
that
us
at
to
all.
90 seconds, but...
No. Yeah, that's the problem.
That is something to consider. You know, anybody in your chat
Should die with this, I think. Oh, frick, I was hoping I would hit before the shield icon. Die, please. Die, please. There we go. It's fun to fight still in co-op, to be clear, but yeah, 90
it's
seconds,
definitely
man. 90.
90 seconds is a bit... It's a bit generous.
Uh-huh. Like,
We could have saved maybe 30 seconds total with the amount of
for sure, yeah.
times. But, like, I don't see you saving over a minute, necessarily.
I mean, to be clear, I do think, like, it starts to become possible with, like, constellation investment, but that's also just, like, not that interesting.
Well, I mean, it's not interesting.
If chat wants to see it, though, I can potentially bring in Raiden from my Polar Only account. And we can see what happens with, you know, all constellations like Nahida, C2. Wait, do you have Nahida C2 bench?
No, I
do.
You do, okay. So Nahida C2, Farina C2, Hybrid Raiden C3, and Fish will probably do it. Although I don't have Fish on my Polar Only account, so that wouldn't actually
You
work.
don't have it there. You can't do that.
What do I do as the second character in Poems Only? Frick. Just shift wrist for
question.
damage bonus? I don't know, man.
I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
think
you do
that
have C6.
does anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think it would
definitely
be relevant on my Polar Only account, I guess, because I don't have enough. I don't have a second character option. It would work if we could do 3 or 4 players.
No. Not allowed.
Not allowed.
Illegal.
Oh, the answer is Candace.
True. C6 Candace.
It might be just for extra hydro. I don't know. Like, what else would I don't know. It actually probably wouldn't work because of not having Fish realistically.
Also, by the way, can we use food buffs during this?
Oh yeah, we can. I forgot about that.
I think food buffs are only gonna like maybe shave off like a percent of time.
Do I have the good food buffs is the question.
I think I have
potion.
some of them. Yeah.
Okay, I have a potion.
Kava pre-nerf would have worked. Just delete the terror.
Yeah.
Pre-nerf.
Is Adeptus Temptation? It'd probably be Adeptus Temptation, right?
What's
300
crit damage.
300.
I'm pretty sure Delux is better.
You think?
Well, I mean, if you get 20 crit rate, 20 crit damage.
60. I mean, that's 60 CV versus 24
We'll also think
CV
about
and
this.
372 attack.
We're also not dealing. We also don't care about attack as much because we have quick.
Yeah, at Saloon in 90 seconds is for Wills. Yeah, I know. That's basically what I was talking about with C2 Raiden. Like, I think it starts to become doable if we really start leaning into the whale things, or at the very least the dolphin things, however you want to define
I honestly think in single player it's
not
whale
yeah,
territory,
in co-op. Yes, we're doing a co-op
sure.
perspective here today.
Because I think both players need to have an on-field main DPS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because from what I'm seeing, like, essentially our time is double.
Today's
Yeah.
no good
basically.
for going out.
Basically.
Did I
How much
see
is
that
the
yesterday
HP
as
scaling?
well?
Is it 40%? 50%? More
It-
in co-op?
I'd have to double check. I can't remember.
Cause yeah, it's not
Genshin,
great.
co-op.
Not great.
Anyone seems to be liking it
Scaling.
these days. Goodness knows what they
Oh,
find so
come on, where's the
disappointing
fan
about their
page?
own world.
Okay, there we go.
Let me see.
Co-op.
I really also don't want to use these D-Luke food buffs, man. I still don't own D-Luke. I've been playing
Co-op
this game for
multipliers is
3+
50% more
years, man.
with 2 players.
50%? Okay, well, that's fun. Alright, well. Okay, so there is 2 options here. Let's see if there's any other food buffs that are...
Wait, players in the Theater Mechanicus event. Is this Theater Mechanicus?
Oh, I have
no, what
cubic
is-
tricks. That's true.
what is it
Okay, I have
called?
cubic tricks.
No, okay. So I assume this is normal co-op scaling. There's a thing on the page I'm looking at. It says player the co-op scaling for Theater Mechanicus was not. It was just the same as single player.
Hmm.
But I'm very confident it's here.
I'm gonna let me look at food buffs real quick.
It's possible
funny
for
thing
single
is-
player for free to play. Yes, just with very high investment. Like it's just a matter of time
And very
like,
specific
in
characters.
Very
specific
specific
characters.
characters.
Yes, to deal with whatever these specific mechanics the bosses have.
In co-op, it feels like a bit too much.
But yeah, let's try with food though and see how close, like how much it reduces it. So yeah, I think it's just potions. So like, yeah, it's
Potion, food buff.
and
yeah.
if you can think of anything better for an on-field DPS potentially, but I don't know, the defense shred stuff.
It's too. I think it's too useful.
Yeah,
It's too much utility.
like yeah.
All right, I have used my food buffs. Whenever
Okay.
we're ready.
Let me use
There we go.
I assume Deluxe, and then I need to make more Deluxe, I think. But
I have Linny's actually does the same thing. Linny's special.
I don't think I
specialty.
have that. But there's no search function, so I can't actually check, and I don't know what it looks like.
Ah, yes.
I will, I guess. Well, I have cubic tricks. I have Winnie's specialty. Yeah, okay, I have one of those, so I have 4. It'll be fine. That's like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So, anyways, use that.
The
and
Dendro
then...
chicken.
Oh, I don't have
is
electro potions.
self-infused
Kill me.
with Dendro
Oh,
until you
BRB.
break the shield. Once
And
you
then you break
the
its shield, it's no longer there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. All right, let me get an electro potion real quick. That's resistance. I need
Right.
damage.
I only had one. I only
made-
had one potion.
There we go. Made 10 electro potions.
I'm gonna go and make more as well.
Okay.
Yeah, no. So I mean, overall, this seems like, given the HP scaling, it's not that doable. But
Yeah.
maybe we cook. Maybe we cook with the food buffs.
Yeah. I don't think this was balanced to be clearable in co-op without. I don't think they balance anything about this to be clearable in co-op with the full difficulty, with the max metal in 90 seconds. But that's fine. This is still some of those fun stuff to do in co-op that I've seen in the game at all. So
Yeah.
you know, that's the idea of the stream.
Do you still want me to do callouts, or do you want me to do callouts at all for the for tech patterns?
You can. I will try to pay attention to when you Lisa burst and make sure like I stick
Okay.
towards you, because with the eye here, I'm pretty easily able to just be smart and time my burst. I just have to make sure I'm going towards your lamp, right? But,
Sounds good.
so you can just call it when you're bursting, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
New, if I don't know if chat's talking about this terror shroom in particular, but New Villette is not good against the terror shroom.
I mean,
What
you
are
can
talking
get
about?
a free
C6
reaction.
C6 Nuveret. Obviously, that's what they're talking about.
I
right?
mean, I think even then there are better picks that are not C6.
Okay, I'm putting lantern down.
Yep. No, I didn't actually have to do that.
Oh, I got hit. Fuck.
Oh boy.
Lol. Imagine. I'm cheating. Whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
I did not dodge in time.
being bad with charge attacks.
Right now.
Oh, I think I forgot to put official again. Whoops.
Actually, we're kind of shredding this.
He's doing well.
Emerge.
Oh, darn it. That's what I did that before. Should not have used that. No, I can't iframe. With the burst, I should say. The easy iframe. Oh boy, I didn't die. I died there.
Oh, you died there.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, don't kill that stupid puffballs.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Okay, it's triggered again.
Right now. Right here. Right now.
No!
Dreadful.
I don't know why I did that. That was just bad. Just bad. And no, I can't even revive her. Well, I played too badly this time. We're gonna have to redo.
It's okay.
I guess we should just
Honestly-
redo right now because the food buff timing.
Yeah. Honestly, actually not too bad.
No, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I just did bad, and obviously you died a little bit too in the start, but
Yeah.
we can have one free revive basically from the food, so
Rip.
free-ish. You still have to like get cooldowns. Potentially you get.
I just have
screwed,
to.
but, yeah.
The thing is, because you're also in Lantern, both of us could get hit with the.
Oh, frick, I did this.
I don't. Maybe I just save Lantern for a second. I could just save Lantern. It's just like I use it initially so that we can get it shredded immediately.
I think you don't have to with the Eye official. So yeah, it might be better to save it for when it's going down.
Yeah. Let me see. I don't think I have anything better than Kagura's for Lisa. And I definitely don't have anything better for Nahida. I guess I could use like
Magic God.
yeah, like. Well, I guess I could actually just use sack frags.
Yeah, you could use
right?
that. Yeah, it'd just be a bit more EM, yeah, and the reset
At this
comfortability.
point,
like
we
that
care more
cover.
about the EM than anything.
Yeah, the EM.
The buff maxes out at 1,000 EM, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes, it does. So, yeah.
Let me see. Oh, my potion ran out. I have to re-inflict potion.
Oh, does a potion only last a few minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, frick. Oh, I didn't even use one before. Whoops. Lol.
Lol.
I think my food will last. I think.
I don't know if that's your stamina food or your attack food. I didn't check the symbol in it that clearly.
I used. Oh, my food ran out. Okay.
Lovely. You love to see it.
Yep. I'm actually over Captain Crit very slightly.
Dang.
Well, by slightly I mean like a roll, 2 rolls, roll and a half.
Let me think.
All right, use another one of those.
I guess just this is fine. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Right here. Right now. Right here. Come a little closer.
Put Lantern down, so...
Okay.
Plunging?
Yep.
Plunging.
Oh my god. I don't know why I didn't just try to dodge the person like I normally did.
Okay, you're all good. Official A4 also procced on the secondary co-op character.
Yeah. Would have been.
It would actually would have been nice.
Mm-hmm.
No rest for the wicked.
Right now. Right here.
It's on me. It's on you.
What? I freaking was dashing while I pressed my burst out. I didn't get the burst out. God dang it. Alright.
You're good. Reset.
Yeah, I think it's just a reset. Can I reset without it, like, properly, like... Okay, I think we have
I don't
to...
know.
It's annoying that it doesn't put you with me when I hit try again.
I don't know.
Like, I
It's
hit-
so dumb.
Does it pop up the prompt for you, like, to try again? Or
No,
does it just exit?
It just exits, I think.
That's annoying.
I mean, you could try, but
I should just press exit then. So.
okay. Let me see. Let me see if there's anything else I can do with optimizing Nahida a bit more. I've not built Nahida for damage like ever, so.
Why don't dash cancel the dodge? I mean, I am trying to dash cancel. It's easier for me to make sure I don't take damage by timing my Yai burst properly, which is what I did in the first instance of using Yai. I did that quite well, and now I am failing. My strategy before was like the timing for Yai's turrets actually was like lining up really well, with being able to when it does its second plunge, doing Yai's burst during its second plunge, just iframe that.
Gotcha.
With the burst, and then I like don't have to worry about trying to time a dash.
Trying to see.
Did you beat Vishep and Regis Vine already? No. This one was just the first one we're trying. Where we will at least attempt the Vishep. The Vishep is more interesting. A lot more interesting. This one and the Vishep are a lot more interesting than the whatever.
Okay.
Forgot the food buffs are running out. I don't know if I have the materials to make more Diluc food, but we'll see. I still got enough for a little bit. But Vishep is the hardest. Yeah, I think it might be the hardest on what the enemy do level. But yeah, just the Regis Vine is just not that interesting, I think, as far as how to solve it. But we can do some stuff with it and see how it goes. Start.
I'm putting lantern down.
Okay. Okay, first.
Oh, it still hit me. God dang it.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
Lamp's still here at least.
Lamp stays on field.
Yeah.
It's a bit annoying because I thought I dashed in time.
Come a little closer. Someone burning the gentle. You're in for a little shock. Right here, right now.
Oh, it's
okay, there we go.
it's going places.
Oh, frick.
It's okay.
Completely scuffed that. As if I lost my burst. Oh well, not the end of the world.
Try not to enjoy this too much. Come a little closer. Emerge. You're in for a little.
On you?
Yep.
Still on you. Nice.
We in the lamp? Oh no, the lamp's on. Okay.
I'm getting up now.
Okay. Okay. Sweet. Nice. Nice.
It's on you.
Nothing left.
Nice.
Right here. Emerge. You're right here, right now. Emerge. Right here.
Kill it.
Emerge. Right now.
Dang it. We got it. There we go. Okay, that was
There we
pretty
go.
good. 243.
It's
Not bad.
243. It's slightly
Yeah.
faster.
I mean, yeah, we had like what 3 minutes, 30 seconds the first time. It wasn't perfect, but
We saved 50 seconds.
yeah, I don't see getting much more than like with a lot of optimization, 20 seconds much more than that. Like, is my feeling. But I don't know.
Probably
We can try some like weird shivers stuff or whatever, different team concepts to be clear. But this feels near the max we can achieve without starting to abuse whale style things. That was fun though. That was it's been a while since I had a nice little bit of thrill in my arms and like the blood pumping. Like I do enjoy when start feeling some tenseness in Genshin. It's rare. It's rare in this game. But
We can't run the same character twice, right?
what do you mean? Oh,
Like, if you-
actually, that's a
can we
good
have
question. I assume
duplicates?
not. Frick, I didn't even think about that. Let's check
Let me
quick.
see party setup wise.
We have to let's see what happens.
I mean, we can just see if you can put it in or not. Let me
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like.
Yeah, that was some of the
even
most
if we
fun
could-
I've had timing Yai's abilities too.
Nice. I'm wondering, even if you could put duplicate characters, which characters would you even want to dupe though, right?
Official Yai.
It's and no Dendro? Damn.
I'm joking.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting question. It's Bennett.
Dupe Bennett. Just get double Bennett. Like I'm just curious if it works. Let me just
Yeah,
pull up
let's-
Bennett. You pull up Bennett. And
Yeah,
see
yeah.
if it actually accepts it or not.
I gotta say, one of the most interesting parts about
Duplicate
Okay, no, it
characters
does not.
party.
It
Darn.
does. It does not. That's
Darn.
not. That's not.
is there's been no boss that makes plunge a decent team option.
Yeah.
But Shen Yun.
I mean,
Right.
it's just the play even better option. You have to-
Wait. So, like, I mean, isn't the Farina, Shen Yun, Bennett core still not viable?
I mean, sure it is, but I think it would just be harder based on like the fact like that the chicken's plunge would hit you in air still, or whatever. Like I asked about earlier.
That's fair.
Well, on Pyro, like doing vape stuff with this, you don't get through the shields.
Created another
Yeah.
universe
Yeah,
and
it's
found
fair.
a
True.
hero For I, Fischl, and the princess.
This is what happens when I build characters that are not meant for these kind of challenges in general.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like level 90 Diona, level 90 Aloy. Like what am I cooking here?
Can we try Kirara and Kave?
Yeah.
I mean, Kirara has Dendro Shield and is doing Dendro damage. I might be able to actually take some damage with her.
Yeah.
Let's try Overload. I'm just curious how it goes.
Okay, so let me go. I
Do-
guess I still go Lisa, then I think Bennett is
So-
actually not bad to go.
Yeah, so like I have C4 Chivris. I don't have C6, but I don't think that's that relevant in this
I can do-
context.
I can-
But I can do a DPS
Shelling.
build on Chivris. So
Okay. And then just do Electro Official maybe?
probably, yeah.
And then do I still go Lisa here? Is there a better option? Let's think. Raiden is not that great. My Raiden also sucks.
We did a little bit of Hyperbloom, but it was like using Constellation to Farina Hyperbloom and Hyperbloom weirdness earlier.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't. Baseline Hyperbloom will not work.
Okay. Is my Shelling have enough energy recharge for this? Probably. We'll be fine. Actually, do I want Bennett instead then?
I mean, someone should probably play Bennett.
I think, yeah. Well, my Bennett is not good.
I mean,
It's a 4-piece exile Bennett.
what kind of buff are you given though?
The buff is not given much. I mean, like, it's level
I mean,
80,
do you want to
80.
do? I mean,
Created another universe
I could.
found
I don't know.
you can
we'll see.
do. Do you want to do Electro instead? I could do
Fischl, and
Bennett
the
Chivris.
princess and
Sure, I can do Lisa Official, and then because I can build Fischl a little bit better, I suppose, than Bennett. At least partially.
That's my Bennett
I think I have
on.
her built actually already. Yeah, I have her decently.
My
91
Bennett is
crit
on
rate.
4 Noblesse Tequila. That seems good enough.
Okay. It's been a while since I've played Fischl. We'll see how this goes.
Oh god, give me a second while I figure out what the F I do for Chivris.
You're good.
Frick. Oh boy. I don't. Why are there not loadouts, man? I don't remember what I used to use for DPS Chivris.
Don't wait around. That's what they say anyway.
Do.
On my luck, the opposite is
What do we have for pyro characters? Are you doing Fischl? We also double Electro.
Double Electro, double Pyro, right? I think.
I
Makes
think
more
I shouldn't.
sense.
I should need basically nothing for ER on Chivris. Hopefully.
Hopefully. I should be generating a lot of particles, but the problem is they're all electro for the most part, right? So
Yeah. I'll put a little bit of ER on her.
we could put a little bit. I mean,
I think I did 2 crimson.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go. Benny's adventure team, assemble!
it's so annoying that the catalyst that shows on Lisa is not her actual catalyst sometimes. God dang it. I know it's for
Yeah.
the emote, but it's just like I keep looking at that. I'm like, wait, do I have the wrong catalyst equipped? Is it the wrong one?
Alright, and then I can do 2B's attack, I think.
So hopefully this works
Where
out.
did that come from?
Trying to think. So you do 30 to do.
Alright. That seems like a
Yeah.
pretty yoked. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's-
138 ER, 80 crit rate, 200 crit damage. Severus.
Yeah, that's pretty yoked. That's pretty yoked. Is
Yeah.
she also C6 on this account?
No, not yet.
No?
Hopefully with Chlorian banner, maybe. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, her DPS could be higher.
Could be,
But it'll be near the max I can achieve right now. We'll do food buffs again then, why not?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Just for
Need to do food
funsies. Yeah,
buffs.
I do not think this will be as good at
Wow.
the chicken, but
Where did that come from?
we'll see.
Oh, actually now I kind of need Adeptus Temptation. Huh? We don't have Dendro anymore. I'll just get the next best
Yeah,
thing, whatever.
I'm out of pyro potions. That's
Today's
fine.
no
Okay.
good for going out.
Alright, start.
Did I see that yesterday?
Everybody down! Final warning!
I mean, we got through that shield pretty fast. I did not
God.
expect that. I forgot he does the nuke. The chicken does the nuke when you burn him.
Yeah, that did not feel great. Oh god. Okay, it's on me. I got all of it. So
23k charge attack. No, I shouldn't save that. Whoops, whatever. I'm forgetting how to DPS shivers properly.
the triggering that field of death is not great.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
Not great.
Oh, I need more particles.
Oh god, it's on fire.
I screwed up my whole sequence of shivers, so
Stop. Stop being on fire. Be overload. What? Okay, it's going.
yep.
It's going places.
Oh,
Don't
I
get one
almost
shot.
died. What? Whatever, Bennett's burst still here.
Oh god, it's doing stupid field of death.
Oh yeah,
burned out here.
Yeah, this is impossible with the AoE attack to try to get any good time. You can play it super cautiously, obviously, but we'd have to run away from it for like good 5 seconds. I'm dead.
Yeah,
if
good
you
5
didn't
seconds.
notice.
Oh yeah, no, I know this.
Yeah, you have to run away like at least a good 5 seconds while it blows up, and then run back in, and then yeah, it just doesn't work. You can
Yeah.
beat it obviously, but not yeah.
Not in a minute and 30 because
Yeah.
he just spawns a field of death.
Yep. It's fun though.
Yes.
It's a fun option.
Alright,
wanna
we're moving on to
more
the
things to
Geo
do it.
Bishop.
Yeah, let's try the Vishep. Did you beat the Vishep yet?
I mean, I you had to beat the Bishop in order to beat the.
Oh, do
even
you?
fight
Oh,
the-
okay, you had to do them in
the
order.
chicken.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I see.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
So this guy doesn't generate a shield, but is he permanently cryo or? Because he was cryo
I think
in my
he
world.
always does cryo, yes.
Okay. Okay, so if he does cryo, then he's resistant to cryo.
Is there a hole in your map? Because I haven't done the cringe Sumeru quest.
Oh boy.
Okay, so shielding is nice.
I mean, I think it's just pyro, and then you need shielding. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Toma? Is this Toma's time to shine?
I use
Virgin?
Toma on my Polearm account, yeah.
Virgin question mark?
We could try.
I Actually, wait, I just realized, isn't Diana pretty good here? Because she gives shield to everyone.
Yeah, probably.
With C2.
Wait, does Toma not give shields in co-op at all? I never checked.
I don't know. I don't know what his cons look like.
I don't. I know what his cons look like, and I don't recall he has a constellation that does that.
I don't think he does.
So I think he just doesn't give shields in co-op. 10 out of 10. Alright.
Really?
That could very well be the case.
No, please. Oh my god, this man is not viable.
Yep.
Hiya.
Nothing in his kit says it gives it to all.
Okay, but
Like the
I'm
phrasing
running a
that-
Diona and then a Shunling, like, oh god.
I mean, Binge has C8 Zhongli, so.
I wish.
It's just like
I'm sorry, it's only
whatever-
C4. I only slightly exaggerated.
Yeah.
I feel like the only character I can bring that has shields that makes sense is Diona.
I have
I guess I could
Kirara. Kirara's like my only shielder that I could actually build to shield. Because I hate shielders. So.
Lovely.
So it's kind of on you, I think. Yeah, and it might be down. I guess I could theoretically build down on too if I were at level 80, but I think in my case,
I mean,
Kirara would be better for shielding.
I think yours. I think this is better overall. Okay, and I just put a no
So-
blast. I guess I can bring Nahida, and then it's your job to do most of the damage, though. Oh god. Oh. God. Oh god.
So you're doing we're doing what are we doing?
That's an excellent question.
Uh
What the hell are we doing? We could do
yeah, we could
Hyper Bloom, but it's like
we can do hybrid
we need
riding.
to bring a Hydro character.
And then
Oh, C6 Candace.
I mean, it is shielding. It would be kind of fun.
It would actually be not on. So what other character could I even put? I don't think there's any other character I can reasonably put.
Virgin Arlecchino. She'll get some occasional melts.
Burger Kino.
Oh god.
With Candace.
Oh, lovely.
Candace can
you know
shield.
what?
Let's go. Let's
yeah,
try it.
We're down.
I think I stole pieces from Candace with my shivers.
Oh god. This is the most scuffed team setup ever. Get free C2 Diona to get the shields.
Give me a second. Arlecchino also needs her stuff back.
Now, I did not look at this guy's attack parents, so I don't know what they are. So, just be aware of that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Actually, I should
I'm
probably
not that
bring.
familiar either.
I should bring Sackbow. Actually, I think instead of what I
Yeah,
wanted
probably
to
for
bring.
more shielding uptime.
Just so that it's always up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Frick, what the heck was my other piece? Oh yeah, it was this piece.
So I still wanna wait. So, okay. Am I doing Mappa Mare here? On because I'm on field. I guess it's fine. Yeah, Mappa Mare should be decent.
Never mind.
I guess I could also take Witseth. Is that how good is Witseth here? Not great because we're trying to do this fast.
I don't remember what my official was on before. Frick. That seems correct.
Oh yeah, it doesn't help that my autos are also leveled to 1 on Nahida. Ah. This is not a triple crowd.
Okay, I think I fixed everything. Kino's on for Glad.
Oh god, I'm gonna
That's
be
not
doing
correct.
emotional
Oh,
damage.
yeah, healing pole arm
All
for
I'm gonna
Arlecchino is not ideal.
All I'm gonna be doing is emotional damage.
There we go. Okay. Look, believe in yourself.
I am just a cheerleader. Just emotional damage. No, nothing else. There's
No,
nothing
believe in
else
this. This team will work.
With a level 1 normal attack on Nahida, you know what? I'll level it up to 2. Well, I can level it up more. This is great. I will just level it up on stream. You know, we get some work. Oh, level 5.
Technically,
auto
I
attack.
should put
Huge
Marshall say
upgrade.
Hunters on Arlecchino in this context.
Probably, but you know what?
Also, I don't have a
It is what it
pyro
is.
potion right now, and no food, but I don't care. This is
Do
this is
we
gonna.
care about food?
No, I don't care. Not really.
No.
Let's go.
Okay.
I forgot Arlecchino. Arlecchino's slightly more awkward in co-op here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be a really big surprise, but I think Candace is not applying enough hydro to be able to
It
overwrite.
swaps elements. Ah,
Oh,
I
I
was
see.
not
Yeah.
informed of this.
I didn't realize it did, to be honest. I never paid attention to it.
I was not informed of this.
Uh,
I was like, how did they get frozen? Isn't this only... Oh,
no, I'm eating for.
God.
Oh, it's also the things exploding around. Yeah,
Yeah,
that are doing
yeah.
cryo around us. I just
Yep.
died with Arlecchino.
Oh. Yeah.
Holy crap! The amount of damage the shielding explosion does, though.
Yeah. Diona is useful. I
Yeah.
will give it that. But
I'll be honest.
that's
I'm
about
skeptical
it.
of Candace's value in this context.
Okay, so
Crazily.
it's swap. Does it swap back to cryo after hydro? Is it cryo, hydro, cryo, hydro?
Oh, I just died from I think
Oh,
virgin
you
explosions or bloom explosions.
Oh boy.
It's fine. Candace can solo. She can't even get her swap hydro.
I'm getting frozen by the.
Yeah, I think we need to like. Oh no, it just spawns it all around. So like we have to
It
try to
just
like
spawns it all around. You have to get out
pull
of it,
him into
maybe.
the centers. But yeah.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So he just
Well, no,
he spits
well, now we
cryo
know.
and he
Now
deals
we know.
hydro. Okay, yeah. He absorbs hydro and he spits cryo.
So basically, he's a freeze. Gotcha.
Yeah, he's a
Gotcha,
freeze enemy.
gotcha.
Yeah.
He's a freeze enemy. Oh, and he's jumping
Nice.
on me. Why are you jumping on me, sir? Sir, 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 sir. You must
Oh.
stop. In the name of the law, you must stop.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. I know. Okay. 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 Oh. Yeah. Use hydro pump. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry. I have sinned. I have
It's pretty
sinned.
easy to iframe the tail swipe at least.
You can't even iframe the tail swipe. It's too long of a duration to
What?
iframe.
I was able to iframe it. Unless, or maybe I had a shield. I guess.
You had a shield.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Never mind.
That attack is
Okay.
not iframeable. That's one
never
of the
mind.
few attacks in the game that's not iframeable. At least not with
I don't
the
have that much
first.
Vishep knowledge. I don't use this boy to test anything.
Alright, I'm dead.
Yep. Okay. Well.
Yeah. Oh, you can revive. Interesting. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. That's what we
Okay.
were doing. We were cheating before. Me and Binge. Hey, Frieza's meta again. Against the players.
Only against the players.
This
Okay.
was Hoyo's plan all along.
Mm-hmm,
So
Cryo buff for
Cryo-
enemies.
Oh yeah, imagine if the Geo
Cryo-
Bishop could use the Blizzard Destroyer. It could crit you for
30% crit rate.
100k damage. I mean, it wouldn't matter. It would be one shots either way.
Alright, so okay.
Um,
So cryo, it's always I
can
think
we?
green
we
Diona-
didn't test if we could destroy the things manually. Like, does Arlecchino use up her infusion to destroy the things? We should test that.
what thing?
The cryo things that spawns. We might be able to kill them just with attacks. So they don't like if they.
I don't think you can even target the rocks.
That's why I haven't tried. I don't know if you can. I'm assuming the game will not auto target. It didn't seem like it was, but it might be possible to manually hit them.
But you're gonna mine a rock with a polearm?
No, I'm gonna hit them with pyro. They're cryo rocks. It's possible they gave them like a gauge unit and they just die if you hit them with pyro.
I'm gonna say
I
it
have
right
no
now.
idea. I'm just
pretty
thinking
sure
aloud.
most likely they are they're corporeal objects and cannot be hit at all. I'm assuming.
You're probably correct, but I think it's worth checking.
Yeah. Let me just think about what team
Science.
members to do here.
In this case, any other pyro would be better than Arlecchino. I have no other pyro other than Arlecchino, other than Chongling, and I refuse.
Okay, I apparently need to revive my team members.
I mean, it'll revive when we start it.
Glorious.
They automatically revive in full energy when we start, so you can still
Yeah.
as long as they're not both dead, because you can't have two party members that are dead in your party.
Let's think about this. Okay, Diona is fine. I think Diona.
No, yeah,
actually does
Diana, I
help a
think,
lot.
yes, for sure.
I just I feel so bad damage wise. Like this damage is disgusting. What other DPS characters do you have that are like? Do you have like Nilu built, for example?
Yes.
Do you wanna try a fridge cup?
Wait, with Nilu?
Yeah. No, you because so I mean the idea is since we have cryo anyway, right?
Uh-huh.
We can get enhanced bloom procs and we won't take that much
You
damage.
can't have
because of
cryo,
the
though.
Diana shield. Oh, this is true.
Nilu don't work for
Let's see what other
we could
stuff.
do comp. No. Let's.
Just trying to think. What else do we got? What else do we got?
I mean, we could try Kirara Nilu.
I was wondering if you want to use Nilu then, or if there's a better hydro application.
I mean, you'd have to do some of the hydro application, I think, for sure.
Okay, so I mean, I could bring Farina in, but then I have no on-field DPS, so it's like, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
I guess Ayato is a thing, but he's like auto attack based. But that's like my only like hydro DPS that's built.
Dia can tank
And
the
yes, I'm a
hits.
sec.
I mean, yeah, we can just slog through things with Dia. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
She would probably be able to tank some hits.
probably. Let's see what else we got. What else we cooking here?
So yeah, Nilu.
Okay, well, I don't think. Well, first of all, if we're actually doing this, I don't think Kirara gives enough Dendro application if I take out Nahida.
No, yeah, it'd have to be Kirara, Nahida, Nilu, and then some other hydro. Realistically, probably just someone that could deal damage on field. Do you have Nubilant?
I don't. I mean, I have him. He's level 20 because I refuse to use meta characters in
Understandable.
all contexts. Oh God. I say that and I use all the meta supports, but you know, not the meta.
Nilu
DPS
teams in
that I
co-op
use.
are conceptually a little bit different though, because of that fact that we can have two on-fielders, right?
It's true.
So it is interesting, the idea of doing that, but yeah.
I'm trying to think if
DPS
like,
Nahida
okay,
time. Tars doesn't have Nahida DPSable, apparently.
It is not DPSable. I think artifacts are not good enough to DPS with her. It's like not viable. Like I could try it, but it's just like why would you do this? Why would you do this? Kind of thing. Let's see here.
Why doesn't Toma get? I was gonna say Shivers again, but Toma doesn't give freaking shields.
Toma, my good sir. He's trying his best, you know. He's trying his best.
What can we do? Do you have Diona C6? What can we do to abuse the EM?
Okay.
I'm just gonna lay this out. Transformative reactions do not do enough damage.
I guess. In this context, yeah.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We're chilling.
Okay.
Oh, actually, also, by the way, Hydro DPS sucks because he turns Hydro, so he's gonna gain a lot of Hydro resistance.
Oh yeah, true. So that's kind of pointless. It'd just be application.
I think it's actually just do a melt team.
Do a melt team. Okay.
I think it's actually just do a melt team.
Yeah, I mean, I can do Arlecchino.
Let's think. What DPS can I bring? What would be good to bring?
So I can bring another cryo for application, but it's just gonna be just application because I don't have. Well,
Right.
wait, I could configure Ganyu for
You know
burst support.
It's Klee time. It's time for Klee.
Okay.
All right, we go.
Is this gonna be enough cryo?
I mean, no, but we were just burning the shit out of him at this point. Just roast him in fire. Just roast him in fire.
Sure. Okay. Frick, I gotta configure Ganyu, I guess.
Okay, actually, there's no way it's gonna be enough cryo.
I know, right?
It's no way. There's no way. This is not
Like
happening.
it might work with one pyro, but I could switch to.
I can just bring a DPS Shincho and actually have that work out. I think because
Yeah.
then I just rely on you to do more damage, I guess, and then I just do primary OJ cutter on him, I guess. Yeah, PJC is fine. What am I cooking with? Oh, 104 crit rate. Nice. Let me change that real quick.
Why not use Hyperbloom? The ceiling of a Hyperbloom is not very high.
It's not good in co-op too.
Yeah.
It's just like fundamentally not good in co-op. Oh boy. So what are we discovering here is that co-op is not a great system to be getting the max rewards for this stuff.
No, it's just a fun way to have hardened enemies that you can fight together. Like,
Oh yeah.
imagine yourself in the context of like a slightly newer player, like less experienced, less invested. It would take you like 10 minutes to do some of the clears that we were doing in 3 minutes. Like after like playing, like
Yeah.
it would be a Dark Souls experience, right? For a lot
It
of
would
people.
not be great. It would not be great.
I mean, it's still fun in its own way. It'd be a cool thing to have in the game, not
Oh,
for
for sure.
1 week. But
Yeah,
No.
I mean honestly the boss just the way they design stuff in this game is just not
yeah, there's a lot of missed opportunities.
missed opportunities, no raid system. Am I ever going to be able to get my ult back up if I don't use an ER Sands? Probably not. Okay.
Yeah, with the 80 costs, and I don't think
Yeah,
Ganyu's going to
not
generate that much energy.
Not great. Not great. All I'm doing is trying to cook.
I don't want to. Okay, I need to. Okay, I'm just going to steal
Okay, I
Shangling
can
pieces,
bring-
I think, for.
Do I even? Does this even help me? This is way too much. Okay. You know what? Whatever. It's fine. This is fine.
Yeah, I saw the Natlan Sea Peak. Looks like a new region. It looks like there's some Mario Odyssey mechanics, which is kind of cool. We'll see how much it tries to differentiate itself, or if it's just vibing.
It's probably just gonna be vibing.
Yeah.
Let's be real here.
Ooh, who's vibing?
Natlan exploration.
Oh, sounds fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my artifacts are gonna be so messy after this. Artifact loadouts, please.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to like avoid messing with some things too much.
Please. Spare
so
me.
painful. Oh, I forgot. I still don't have a crit rate circlet and emblem that has any ER. Yay.
Ah, lovely. Alright, I'm doing a 2 Shim, 2 Noblesse Shincho with almost 100% crit rate. Let's go. This is not... No.
I have a 59 264 Ganyu with 180 ER on emblem. Surely that's enough, right? I don't.
Surely.
Perfect.
Let me see if I...
I only had to yoink, I
Alright.
think, one artifact from a character. Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. We'll see.
That is definitely one of the most Ganyu crit spreads.
I may as well do some charge attacks while things charge up. Well, I didn't get my health back on this one. That sucks.
Damn.
Get wrecked.
Why did I get... I got it back. Oh, okay, we're fine. You had a
You're
shield.
good.
I didn't
You're
see it.
good.
Yep.
You're good. You're good. You're good. I have to keep supporting. This is my role. This
I mean, yeah, I didn't even get to do it. Oh, okay.
Oh, goodbye.
I really need Arlecchino to not be at 0 health when we start, so I can actually do things.
Oh, you can actually iframe it in co-op. That's funny.
Oh, interesting. So okay. So I might have actually.
Okay. Might have actually iframed it.
Yeah, like when oh boy, like oh and okay, yep. I need Arlecchino to be alive at the start of the battle. Why didn't it regenerate health?
I don't know. Just Genshin things.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, it's
If you
Arlecchino's
have
passive. That's
fun-
hilarious. Her passive prevents her from healing in combat, so the trigger for this event to heal your character, she doesn't get healed.
Because you're already in combat.
Yeah, because it heals you at the start of combat. I just died. Oh, that's so funny.
I'm not
Good
gonna
lord.
lie. This is looking pretty doomed. I think you would normally like in an actual like setup, you would probably do something like Shelling Bennett and then Zhongli like Kazuha probably. Like that's probably like intended team you would do.
Yeah.
And you just like forego any like vape itself because it doesn't really matter, right? Like
Yeah, just do mono pyro. Yeah.
just do mono pyro.
Mono pyro
But-
only. Yep.
But the thing is with this event, if you're doing it in co-op, like you actually have to bring a shielder that can shield everyone because
Yep,
you don't want
it's
your
way
you don't
harder,
want your friend
yeah.
to be nuked. So you kind of have to bring Diona if you have her C2. At least you're incentivized.
We
to
can bring
her.
in C2 Zhongli with Binge if we want to see how that goes, but
Oh, you want to try that?
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I can just.
Oh,
I can.
alright.
I can see how that goes.
I will.
and then
I'll
I
do
guess
for now.
what I just do Bennett Arlecchino, mono pyro
So-
Arlecchino, or
You do.
or I can one of us can do Zhongli. It doesn't matter who does Bennett, I guess, but
So yeah, you probably want to do. Well, two things. I think you want Arlecchino, and then you want. Like one person can bring. Bennett, and the other brings. The thing is, Shelling's not really on-field DPS. I mean, like whoever's bringing Zhongli has to have the on-field DPS, right? Or has to have a on-field DPS as their secondary, unless
you're right.
you're just like half trolling. I mean, what are I guess you could bring like Hu Tao, right? Like so you could do Zhongli Hu Tao, right? And then for the other person, they can bring Arlecchino Bennett probably
Dripping wet.
in terms of like a team comp build, right?
yeah. Do you have Tao
That's-
on Binge? I don't remember.
I don't have Tau. I have Arlecchino. I have.
Oh,
I could
Wait, do
bring Tao from Polearms only.
and you could do that, I think.
But who else would you bring?
Zhongli. Well, no,
You have
Frick,
the
I don't
C2,
have
dude.
C2. No.
All right. So let's rework this a little bit. I can bring Zhongli and Kazuha,
Okay, sure.
and then if you bring Arlecchino Bennett,
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds more in line.
Yeah, that'll probably work well enough. It's just not the ideal of you being able to do on-field damage yourself is all.
well, I
That's
can.
never-
My Kazuha is C6.
Oh yeah.
Also C6.
Okay, yeah, sure. just everyone just pretend it's Hu Tao. It looks the same.
Hu Tao, but it's C6 Kazuha. Truly, one of the things of all time.
Kazuha. Just
We have C6
wearing many
Bennett.
hats.
Like you'll be doing pyro damage.
C6 Bennett at home.
That's what's up.
Wait,
Okay,
does it override?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it does.
Does?
But it
God.
gives you a free pyro swirl, which is neat.
But
and you're
does
doing
it-
multiple
Oh, it's
plunges
sort of-
with the
okay, so
bursting
it's
and
like
stuff. So I think you get it every time he skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every
When
time you
it
skill,
swirls-
every time you burst.
when it swirls on the weapon, is it like Sunfire?
Yeah.
Gene
It's
kind
not
of?
constant
Okay.
though, is it? Because I assume it's like Lynette.
No,
where it
it's
only
not constant.
It only happens
It
the
just
moment
does
the
it.
the infusion is added to the sword. So it's when.
You get 3 pyro swirls whenever you do your skill.
Oh frick! I didn't. Whoops! Exit.
Oh, okay.
I didn't configure party.
Oh boy.
Whoopsies.
All right. Let's see. In the meantime, I am going
You don't
to
need
attempt.
ER, right? Because I can build Zhongli to be more DPS oriented, and that'll at least help.
How much does
with
he
my
shield
output.
though in co-op? Because the shield is a bit smaller, right?
My shield isn't smaller,
But yeah, yours.
I'm gonna do this.
so it would just be the difference between me using Homo, which makes your shield better, and using Fav.
Sure. Oh yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah, you should probably use Homa then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Bennett.
Alright, let me see if we can get the platinum myself. How much easier is this in single player?
The Regis or the Vishep was pretty difficult for me.
Oh
Personally.
yeah. I mean, I don't have the meta DPS, so we'll see how this goes.
No, Arlecchino's
Oh, yeah,
weapon is kind of
Zhongli's gonna
garbage.
be
I didn't
my-
pull for it on my main account.
I'm gonna swap out his geo damage goblet for a
Yeah, Arlecchino's weapon only works on her, and it's not that much better than other options for her. And also, actually, is like when in situations where you're your charge attack canceling, you don't even get the bond of life value from her signature weapon. So it's like it was not. It was very like meh. A standard 5-star weapon, signature 5-star weapon, like as far as DPS increase versus anything else at a baseline, and then as we learned about things like charge attack canceling and being a common thing to do with Arlecchino, it became even worse. And it is a potato garbage weapon. Not garbage, to be clear. Like, it's still better than probably than a lot of 4-star stat sticks, but like not worth pulling, in my opinion. And she has a lot of other weapon options.
Okay, that's good.
Yes, platinum is the 92nd one, the like pinkish purple metal.
You just do a party setup here to change Arlecchino out
Okay.
for Kazuja.
I don't play Drip
And,
Impact. In what world is Homa not drippy on Arlecchino?
It's super drippy on Arlecchino.
Yeah.
Not in this world, apparently.
Yeah.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is
Oh god.
Oh frick! I absorbed the. Oh my god! I'm sorry. I absorbed it early because I have to wait for the Arlecchino stuff to cook for a little bit, and that timing is not natural in co-op. I guess just do normal attacks while I wait for it. There we go. Okay, that makes things really awkward. I'm doing good damage though. Oh god, except I'm dead. Alright.
This is where Zhongli's C6 would come in.
Just get the heals real quick.
Yep.
No, you're running out of the circle.
Okay.
Get me out of it. Okay.
This is not good.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. 90 seconds might be doable.
With cons.
Well, I mean, with C2 Zhongli here, yes.
C2 Jolly, yeah.
Yeah, again, that's the same thing as the other dude, the other chicken. This one's even more specific, though. It's specifically
No.
C2 Zhongli.
Dude, that's
Oh god.
it just sounds lame.
Yeah, I know. The co-op scaling is a little bit scuffed. I feel like they should have just not had the HPs increase for this event for co-op. Ah, frick! I was gonna die. Whoops. I thought I could E and then burst in time.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
and
time
now
here
the
wasn't
cooldown.
too bad.
Yeah, if I hadn't died with Arlecchino there, now I had to wait like 5 years for her thing to be back, by the way. So, if I hadn't died there, I think we could have cleared in probably 2 minutes. Relatively easy
Yeah.
in this first try here. So I don't know, this one actually might be doable with your C2 Zhongli.
Yeah.
It's stupid. I just died again.
And C6 Arlecchino.
This is not C6 Arlecchino. This is just.
Well, no,
my,
I mean
my
with,
minigun.
with your pole arms Arlecchino.
I mean, I could, yes. I mean, no. I'm saying with my C1 Arlecchino here, right? I could do that. We could do this, I should say. I guess I should try to DPS Bennett with him considering. Oh well, never mind. Ben is dead. Well, I've played badly, but better play.
All right, I'll just die.
Yeah, it's the way of life.
So, I mean, do you have Kazuha?
I have Causeway, yeah.
Okay, because I have Arlecchino.
Mm-hmm.
My Arlecchino's C2.
You want to remove Bennett? Like,
If you did Bennett Kazuha, I
okay,
could do Zhongli Arlecchino.
sure. Do I configure Bennett differently, I guess? I don't feel like I'm just not going to. I don't want to reconfigure Bennett's to a DPS build.
I don't think you would
I don't think it gains enough value.
reconfigure. I'm not like honestly, I'm not adding that much with Zhongli Kazuha. The majority of the damage was being done by Arlecchino.
Yes, it definitely was.
I'm gonna configure my Arlecchino real quick.
So I will do Benny. Kazuha.
But like this is okay.
Yeah, this one is doable in 90 seconds for us in this context, but is a little bit just unsatisfying when there's no co-op shielding options in this game. That
Yeah.
I feel like an Arlequin or an Overload Shivers team absolutely could have potentially if Toma co-op shielded. Which is a bit of a bummer. It's absurd that this game doesn't just give you co-op shields on all shielders at a baseline. It's utterly insane to me that they make that constellation bait for 4 stars and 5 stars.
No, but then if they did that, then they wouldn't be able to market it as a feature on the Iona C2.
Yeah, I know, right? There's 0 other ideas they could have come up with for that. The Xinyan shield and co-op. Oh, I forgot about Xinyan. Nope.
I'm pretty sure the only shields that give like co-op are like Diona C2 and then Zhongli, I believe.
They're literally the only 2. No, Kirara does. Kirara has a
Oh, I
as
think
well.
Kirara actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
Again, we could do a Nilu variation, but
I am the ready.
yeah. Oh, I should have waited for that for your Arlecchino
Nope.
timing. Oh no!
I don't have
I forgot
Arlecchino
you.
timing.
I forgot you. You went for C2 Arlecchino. I mean, yeah, we're doing constellation things anyways with Zhongli. I guess it's fine.
Everybody stand back!
Scorn my knight's wind strike.
Light it up!
Yeah. Yeah, without without using Nervalite, it took me almost 5 minutes to beat the Whopper floor.
Yep. That's the kind of experience I had too.
Like what? Like it's so boring. God
Yeah,
damn it, man.
the Whopper flower was maybe disappointing. Or Whopper flower. Regis Vine. whatever it's called.
Gotta get that shield back up.
I'm gonna call it Whopper floor. It doesn't deserve to be called Regis Vine.
Yeah.
It doesn't deserve it. Okay, let me see if I can actually do this quick enough. It's kind of annoying that they expect you, like, the reason why I never really went for platinum medals in general on these kind of events is just because they expect you to use specific characters and
Yeah.
the gear, like, the damages
I-
towards specific characters.
I've always enjoyed when I very much appreciate that this event has a non-time trial option, right? that's how I have enjoyed this event the most, is not doing a time trial like what we were doing with the chicken. Taking 3 minutes to beat the chicken and just playing well with dodging and whatever, it was much more satisfying, I think. It's still interesting to think about trying to optimize the time down and get the quickest time possible is all that this transition to for me. Alright, I think if we play Bennett Circle Impact a little bit more, we can do that.
Circle impact.
Because I think that was the main problem. I saw your
honestly,
damage fall off when you were not in the circle a lot. We
yeah.
weren't really trying to coordinate that.
So it was very strange. I would be in the circle on my screen, and I still wouldn't have the buff.
Oh, is it weird for co-op?
It's a weird
updating
co-op
that?
thing, I'm guessing.
So it's probably better with me because of the fact that I was using my Bennett with my Arlecchino.
I don't know. I mean, that was faster for sure.
I mean, it's because I died. We didn't actually properly try to clear it.
Well,
Like,
okay. Well, let's properly try and clear it.
Yeah, let's just try again your stuff. Oh, you left. Okay.
Well, I
Yeah, 'cause-
have to once it clears.
Oh, it forces you to leave? Oh,
Yeah, it
that's
boots
annoying.
me.
That's annoying. It was faster than the chicken. I mean, it's not that surprising.
The chicken's harder.
The chicken has a shield that we have to deal with. Like, yeah, the chicken is a lot more interesting to play around, I think, than this thing, just because of the shielding problem. I feel like I don't know, the seahorse might be more interesting too. We don't know exactly what that'll look like. Layla C1 also is a shielder, co-op shielder.
So I'm totally willing to give Kazuha another shot.
We can try with the ones we just did with you again, just see if we can. I'll try
Okay.
to. Do you want to try me to, or do you want to call out for me when to Bennett burst, or do you want me to just use Bennett burst and try to stick by
No,
you?
just use Bennett burst. I'm not doing anything.
Okay. I'm just curious if we can improve that with you, because yours should be better and a lot more convenient with your C2 Arlecchino not having to deal with the cooking issue in co-op here.
You know what? I might try and just do the nuke strategy too.
Sure.
Because I wasn't doing that, but I'm on field so much, I don't have carryover.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, the Bishop is the amount of health they gave these bosses is kind of absurd, actually.
Indeed, it is.
650%.
We're immediately
scaling
pushed
like
out
a
of
boy.
the.
God.
Chat is asking if you guys know about the glowing bug.
Which one?
You can characters that have like a glowing animation state. You can get them the glow stuck on them right now. So you can like just make Raiden glow permanently. Newbie Light you can make, or no, sorry, I think Ayato you can make him glow, and if you keep on triggering the effect, it stacks. So you can just make him like.
And he's become the sun.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, yeah, I think we're seeing the same problem we were before. We've been in the circle more. You had the buff there. We could also food buff, of course. There's that too, but
Oh yeah, that probably do a significant.
that with Bennett.
Let's just restart this.
Yeah. Let's try food buffs, I guess.
Yeah, and let me swap my equipment because
Okay.
I'm using Shimenawa's, which is great for like bursting, but it's only a 10-second buff.
Oh yeah, yep.
So I'll swap over to my Glad build.
Yeah, I think this is it's just like not great overall. It seems like to do these bosses with the amount of HP scaling they get in co-op on top of the
Yeah.
things they already get. It's just like weird, cause man, I wish they actually made it so that the HP scaling wasn't this much. Cause basically, like what you not only have a 900 or not only you have a 650% scaling, you have an additional like 1.5 multiplier on top of that,
Yeah, I believe so.
which is just like, bruh.
Yeah, it's absurd.
Please. Okay, and like in my experience, I think so for co-op, I think 3-star, like 3 gold star is very doable, as long as you just don't like do something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Platinum is largely whale territory.
Yeah, for sure. In co-op,
Okay.
honestly, in
it
single
booted me
player, it's
out, by the
still
way.
definitely very hard.
No, it's definitely not.
You don't
It's
think?
definitely
You don't
not
think
it.
in single player you don't think it's that hard?
I mean, no, I think it's hard still.
I mean, I think it's very
just
hard.
like-
It's just much more achievable, but it's just like it's either you
It's
have played the game a long time probably, or will. Is what the
It's
single player is.
achievable, but the problem is that some like for example like Whopper player, if you don't have Nervalette, it's kind of you lose a lot of DPS.
Yeah, I have seen people do strategies with like ripping through its shields with Venti and like Hydro Infusion on his burst.
Yeah, that's like fair because you can actually have the range for it, but like,
Yeah.
again, you need the specific range, right? You need the ranged characters.
Yes,
like,
that's
ranged
the
character
main
bursts
problem.
to-
Yep.
Which is just not doable for most characters.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine starting playing in 4.0 and hearing Venti.
Imagine hearing Venti at all in any context now these days. Everyone's like,
Oy.
just use Kazuha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Alright. I'm gonna deafen real quick. I'm gonna end
Oh,
my
yeah,
stream
let
and
me
then
do food
I'll
buff.
come back.
Yep.
You give me one
I'm picking my
second.
party first. One second. Doo-doo-doo.
So we do pyro damage bonus and
I guess I don't have to buff now that I think about it. I have no reason to buff if I'm using my character, so yeah, just you had a food buff.
physical crit. Where's a crit damage?
Try
Okay,
the
yeah, there it
delicious
is,
pile
one
on up for the Diluc food if you have that.
I have a 20% crit rate and 20% crit damage.
Yep, that's the Diluc food or the Linny specialty food, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Alright, let's go.
Ready.
Should we wait a second and see if he moves forward? Because before he moved forward a lot. Let's see.
Sure.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, yep, I'm in burst now. Alright, there we go. Because before, like, we immediately didn't get any Bennett buff going in the first sequence there. Because he did that move. What? My Bennett died! Excuse me. It's fine, I revived him, but... Okay. Alright, he's going out of the circle. Back here. Oh, he just killed Bennett again. Okay. Well,
You wanna restart this one?
yeah. So apparently I need to dodge a little bit with Bennett if he's focusing on me. Maybe I should buff my defense. Honestly.
Death build. Oh no. And just remember, it boots me out every time.
Yeah, oh yeah, frick.
Alright, I am back.
That didn't seem too much faster, but
I mean, I saw notably better numbers from your Arlecchino at the very least. I think when we were dealing damage, it was a bit better, but yeah, I'm not sure.
I
It
just
wasn't
don't
that
think
much
it's-
different.
It's not that doable, I don't think.
Yeah,
Is what it seems
so
like.
let's give it this shot.
I think
before
we
the
can
food
definitely get
buffs
this
run
one,
out.
but yeah.
So, I mean, there's also another thing. There's another option too. Is just don't use a shield at all, and just you just
That's
have the
not
iframe.
possible. That is the mechanic of this fight. He takes down his own hit points by a rather large percentage when you have a shield up.
No, I'm aware. It's just like if you have any additional DPS character, is that better?
No.
Right. No, not at
No.
all.
Especially in
Not at
co-op
all.
because it's a percentage of his HP. Oh frick! I almost okay.
Oh,
Okay,
true,
go with
yeah.
the duplicate.
That's fair. I was trying to think like what else you could do. It's just like, man, the co-op limitations are
Walks
pretty
over
heavy.
Oh, he's not walking. Okay, of course.
Okay.
So it's RNG start. All right.
Witness my overruled. Wind strike.
Okay, Bennett bursting again.
It's okay.
If you want, we can. Do you need me to call? Do you need to call out my Bennett burst for whenever you're doing Arlecchino?
No, it's like so.
Because I'm just doing it whenever I have it
Yeah.
up
Okay.
to
So
keep
just
it up.
do Bennett burst if you can.
Yeah,
No.
that's. I needed. It's not. But there we go. There we go. Going. There we go. Okay, I have Bennett burst ready. You want me to do it? Okay. How am I not getting Bennett
Do
burst
it,
back?
do it whenever you can.
Yeah. I'm not getting his Bennett burst back for some godforsaken reason. I need to skill more on him, I guess. Okay. I think it's just I'm just getting it back instantly, and sometimes with Arlecchino's particularly not. But
Yep.
Yeah,
Just barely.
just
not.
barely. So so basically the consensus is that you definitely need Vaughn for this
yeah.
if you're doing co-op.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Damn. Kind of sad
okay.
that this is the conclusion of this. You want
Yeah.
platinum in the middle? Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Co-op scaling, bit goofed.
Whale more plebs.
Yeah, I mean they just should have not. They should just sort of disabled the HP scaling for co-op, and it would have been fine, I think, and fun to do. Still, like it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Like there are
Honestly,
some
it's,
interesting
it's
things you
kind
can
of
do.
weird that they
yeah.
feel the need to validate the whales.
Yeah.
They're already quite validated.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. Is there anything interesting we can do with the Regis Vine?
I mean, like I have all the right characters for it, so
Yeah.
we could run through it.
You mainly need like it definitely incentivized Nervalette for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Given the attack where it just says, haha, it doesn't matter if you're in your burst animation, you were getting launched 5 years away.
Yep.
Which is an unfun mechanic, but
So who would you like me to play? Because I've got Nervalette, Farina. I can do Kazuha.
I imagine my chat wants to see CZ Elon, but we can try non-CZ Elon first. I imagine the obvious thing is to do. One of us should do. I mean, we should both do. No, I was gonna say both. No, we can't do both do Nubilet.
Because I'll do whomever. I like.
Yeah.
I could do Kazuha Kokomi.
I mean, your Nubilet's definitely stronger. So you do Nubilet and Kazuha probably. I can do
choose.
Farina.
Let me throw Kazuha in the party here.
I don't feel like configuring Farina for damage, meaningful damage. And then we probably throw another reaction into the loop, right? So, can I do anything on field, I guess?
Oh, just remember, like, don't use Farina's burst until his shield is down.
Yeah. I don't know. just throw in Raiden or something for me to on field when it's down.
You could do Raiden. You could do.
I could just bring Yelan for her C4 buffing your HP.
Yeah, I mean, like that's not a.
She's
bad...
not configured for doing much damage here, I don't think. But I mean, she won't do no damage. But here, we'll use C4 Yelan, rare HP buffing in the game. Stupid.
Oh god. When are
Actually,
they
no.
gonna
We
add
want. No, we need 2 reactions for Hydro for your Nubila at least. That'd be not ideal. Yeah, you're losing, I think, a lot of damage if we don't do that. Much more than Yelan gives, so I'd have to like swap out Farina in that case.
I mean, you could just put like Yamiko,
No,
honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll do Raiden for whatever. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter.
okay. I'm ready.
But yeah, I don't know. You're doing all the damage here, so it's fine.
It is what it is.
Allow me
Okay.
to be.
Strike a pose. There is no escape. On to oblivion.
Yeah, I don't even think this is doable. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did
I
that.
mean, that would take a lot of timing optimization
Yeah.
to get it to work.
Oh, I just let Raiden die, whatever.
Mortal plane.
Yeah. So co-op, co-op's not it. It's
Yep.
not it.
Yep.
Oh,
This is the biggest surprise ever, that Genshin co-op is not well thought out. That's sarcasm. It's still fun. I still think the approach of playing this without caring about the time, other than optimizing your own time with your whoever
Yeah.
you know that you want to play, but like that's it. Don't try to actually get the medals. Just achieve whatever you
Go
can
for
achieve.
Platinum medals.
Yeah, just
Just-
achieve whatever
just-
you can
just-
achieve, and like think about how you can optimize whatever you want to optimize if you're enjoying it or whatever. Don't focus on the medals.
Take a moment.
Oh god, I'm just letting my characters die because I wasn't even thinking. It's fine. I'm
It is
dead,
what it is.
so you know, have fun.
Okay. I'm dead now too.
This is truly an experience.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Oh man.
Yeah, the chicken was the most fun by far. This has Nubilat problem. Other one has Zhongli C2 problem. And even outside of that, even outside of the Hondos
Oh, even outside
Co-op.
of that, it's still like
co-op
Yeah.
constellation problem.
These Whopper
You're so
flowers
bad,
deserve
can't even
no
dodge. I
mercy.
wasn't even really trying, to be clear, in that one, because it's like not that interesting to fight that one. We saw the damage, like in it. I don't know. We could probably optimize the Vishep with our constellations here, and we could probably optimize the Regis Vine down, but it's just like annoying timing getting through the shield problem.
Yeah.
That's not that fun, I think. The chicken was genuinely fun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we still didn't have the DPS to do it. Like,
I think this is is this not a breakable rock face for you here?
yes.
That should be breakable.
There you
Wow,
go.
a chest. How exciting. It didn't even give me Primo Gems. It's one of the stupid early game chests.
No.
Did it at least progress on the dailies and count as 0.3
It
of a daily?
progresses by 50%
Half of a day, half a
after
daily.
one.
Holy
Yeah.
crap! What a world.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
So, yep. I don't know, chat. Do you really want to see Yelan C6? I can configure her if you really want to see it. I don't think it's going to be that much better than what we kind of already did, to be honest.
it's gonna be even that entertaining. Let's be real here.
No.
It's just gonna be bullet hell, bullying down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
I mean, it's really bursty damage.
Yeah,
and
it would work better for this situation as long as I'd save it properly.
Yeah.
You can try and polearms only. Yeah, I guess I can switch to polearms only and do stuff, but
I feel like it's a pretty much similar experience, and it's
it
like...
it is. Seems like my chat doesn't care about C6 on, and I'm not gonna do it. I don't feel like changing artifacts. Yeah.
Nice.
Unless someone says they really want to see it, but
Unless you've got like something else you want to do with these bosses, I'm gonna hop out of co-op.
yeah,
Oh my God.
I think we're pretty much done, to be honest.
That's the event.
Yep. Yep. It's fun. I would like an implementation of this for like a permanent endgame combat mode that was properly balanced a little bit better.
I think it's also like why you could make this like the end boss of like a raid, right? Too.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
could just
exactly,
literally have it so that you progress through an area, gain buffs as you progress, and it's like, oh, now I can actually deal damage to the boss that is scaled 650% more.
Yep.
Wow.
It would be a fun game mode. But
You know what would be a fun co-op game mode? Sort of like a capture the flag, where there's multiple points, and at each point there's a boss. So you have to take down the boss first, and then so it's a 2v2. Okay? So there's a boss at a point, you take it down, you get that point, the boss respawns, but it's your boss now. And it guards the mound, King of the Hill kind of style. And you basically get points that accumulate for owning a spot or having your boss on a spot. And maybe you can give it buffs or something like that as you progress and do things. Yeah.
There's honestly, there's kind of almost endless ideas they could do utilizing Genshin's baseline framework. But
Yeah.
they
But
just are
alas.
how about Spyro Abyss and then Spyro Abyss Variant 2, but now you need 18 characters.
The least fun option.
Yay.
I think that's like I don't know about you two, but that combat event in particular was the least fun combat event. All the ones released.
I had I immediately wrote in that this was bad and it felt bad and they should feel bad. That was my comment on it.
Right here.
It's so sad seeing them implement a variation of an event that was not great versus the ones like these ones that do have a lot of fun aspects of them.
The problem is that there's a player out there who really appreciates the horizontal investment and then being able to use trial characters that they don't have.
Yeah. Oh frick! I'm in co-ops.
Like it makes sense. It's just like, God. Also, Wuthering Waves had another patch.
What did they do?
Patched the game again. I don't know.
Maybe they made it so your game doesn't freak out if another rover has a different sex rover than yours.
Level 0.
No, maybe they nerfed another character. Who knows?
Yeah.
Did not compute. Oh, did they nerf somebody?
Dude,
They
they
nerfed
actually
Deer Boy.
they nerfed Caltro.
Wait, what?
They nerfed his energy. They nerfed his energy regen a little bit on his Death Messenger on Forte Circuit for whatever reason.
Okay.
Between point 18 and point 19. I don't know. It's kind of weird that they're not actively updating this. Let me actually send you the link where you can check the update history.
What's really weird is that I noticed no difference.
Yeah, it might be a nothing change. But
it might be a nothing change, to be fair. I don't know. Maybe it was internally it is 12. It was 5, but it showed 12 and a half on screen. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. But they are actively changing characters post-launch. And not really I haven't really seen much news about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just under a rock or something, and I just don't know these things.
It's because everyone's just so jazzed about getting a free 5-star. They're so generous. They don't take criticism.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm done. Like what there is to do in the game at this point.
Yeah.
So it's just, raising my UL.
Do we know when they plan on putting the next patch out actually?
I assume it's gonna fall it's following like the 3-week Genshin banner cycle, so I assume at the end of the second patch, right? Or second banner, I presume.
Is that what we're assuming?
But I don't know if they actually announced that though. Yeah. So
I am just a bit. I'm just more annoyed by the fact that they didn't mention anything about the nerfs and buffs. They did buff a character actually too.
yeah.
But they didn't mention anything about it in game, at least as far as I can tell. And also, I am still lagging to hell. Oh my god, the servers are somehow worse for me today. What is happening?
Nice. On a Monday. I mean, it's Memorial Day, I guess. Maybe.
It's Memorial Day. I mean, for Americans, it's
Yes.
Memorial Day. For the rest of
it's
the
a
world, it's
vacation
working
day, yeah.
time.
Yeah.
But what is that? I'm lagging.
So one thing that I found to be kind of perturbing is that you get really low rewards for low UL for spending resin, or the resin equivalent, but you should be spending resin because it gives you experience.
Mm-hmm.
And you need that to raise your union level. But the rewards are so bad, you really
You don't want to be
aren't getting a lot out of it.
Yeah.
And the resin is expensive in that game. Like for a domain it's 60, for a boss it's 60. Like
Yeah, you can do 4 per day. And you might need to farm them 3 times to do 1 character ascension, and even in the early game, right? Which is
oh yeah,
Which is
but
a
I
bit
mean
rough.
if you're doing echoes, like
oh yeah, I haven't even looked at that. But yeah, you gave me what was your estimate at world level 3?
1200 resin.
1200 resin to level up 1 artifact, by the way.
Yeah, it's a 25.
Yeah. Which probably goes lower as time goes on, but why are you like punishing the early game grind? When it, like, I don't know, it feels imbalanced. To have the early game grind be like that.
That's mostly how it happens every time for these kind of games, though. Let's be real.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And what's weird is they keep shoving like echoes down your throat. They're like, "Oh, here, have some more echoes," and it's like these echoes aren't really doing anything.
They're not useful.
I can't use them to level up echoes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. And the fodder ones you recycle into your thing. I don't know. Once you get maxed, whatever the notebook is for echoes, the echo fusion book or whatever.
Yeah.
Once that's maxed out, then it's maxed out, and you can't get anything else for getting new echoes or recycling echoes. It's
right now.
kind of dead endy. But I spent my resin today fighting 2 bosses and subsequently not getting anywhere because it wasn't enough to ascend those characters.
Ascend those characters.
Great.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And that's it for my day. Like, I'm done.
Yep.
There's nothing to do.
I mean, the only question is, will it continue like this? I mean, we have to give them at least like a patch.
Yeah.
See what they do with the game.
I agree.
That
Are you gonna
said,
wait? Are
I'm
you
still
gonna wait
planning
up?
on a week review. I'm still planning to put a week review.
Okay.
Maybe I'll bring it back and say do a month later and see like if whether I was wrong or not on my like initial like expectations. But yeah, I mean, the main thing I'm worried about is the fact that they're like actively changing characters after release and not explicitly saying anything. I mean, like a lot of gachas do this, but it's just
Like, at least explain the change. Like, Kalcharo's energy was actually not reflected properly in game. That's what the change was, right? That's obviously a big difference.
His energy was not properly deepened.
I I still cannot take that terminology seriously. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's the only place that I've seen deepened used.
It don't
Also-
make sense. Like what? Like what? I
Vishep versus C4 makes her have skill have multiple uses. Marcelo. You can actually use her 3 times. Doesn't it only generates energy once though. But she doesn't really need that extra particles that much. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still gonna play Wuthering Waves a little bit, but I imagine I'm gonna hit the point that Binge is at very soon here. I reached 30 yesterday, so yeah.
Have you been getting any camera bugs?
I mean, yeah, the camera's jank. it's still mostly fine. I think I have less issues than you do, but yeah. Just call it resistance penetration. Is that what it is? It's resistance penetration? But I could have sworn they had like resistance penetration verbiage in a number of kits that I saw. So like, is it literally just the same thing and they're calling it the same thing, 2 different things? Deepen in one version and then like resistance. It's like I think Havoc MC has a constellation, for example, that says resistance.
It says it lowers the enemy resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is deepen just their verbiage for it doesn't do it on the enemy's end, it does it on the character end or something? That's stupid.
Okay. Well, but it's also not even resistance either, right? It's also like damage bonus, which is just not the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was just damage bonus.
Well, in some cases it is. It says deepen their damage bonus by 10%. That's like some of the wording that's there. And then in other cases, it's like, haha, no, it's not. Get trolled. You suck.
Havoc Rover is apparently the strongest character in the game because she has a signature echo. Really?
Yeah,
That's
she's
interesting.
I don't know if she's the only one that has a signature echo, but she definitely.
You can have damage bonus
Signature
and
echo
deepen,
is
but what's the difference? What is the difference?
Like, why is it there?
Yeah.
Right. Well, why?
If it's a separate stat, what is the difference between the stat? What is it doing?
It's an extra multiplier. Just because.
Has anyone data mined the formula yet?
I'm not
From
sure.
what I can tell after doing like just observational things, it is Genshin's formula, like to a T.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The only big difference is how crit damage works, because they say you have
because
150 base crit, and so you're not adding 1 to it. You're just adding.
Yeah.
You're adding nothing to it. It's just that's the multiplier.
Yep.
Which, I mean, I think it's fine. It's just a little bit weird.
I agree. I like how Genshin communicates it better personally, because I don't know, whatever. It's just different ways of saying the same thing ultimately. I just think like in Wuthering Waves, if you imagine like, okay, what is the ideal ratio in Wuthering Waves? It's technically still the 1 to 2, but 1 to 2 subtracting 100% crit damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that just makes it like hard to like for people to intuitively know what to balance. Like, what is the ideal ratio factoring in the 100% crit damage?
Yeah.
No, just subtract the 100% crit damage. Like, 150 crit damage is a 50% increase in movement. No, it's not. It's literally the same thing. It's just a difference of how they show it. In Genshin, it's basically communicated as in Genshin, it's communicated as when you crit, you are doing 50% more damage. In Wuthering Waves, by showing 150%, they're basically saying when you crit, you are doing 150% of your original damage. Like, it's just like a more awkward way to like show it.
Awkward way to word it.
Yeah, but it's not worded technically; it's shown. Like, I just think it's a little bit clunky for no reason. I don't get like I don't think it has any benefit to communicate it that way. It's literally the same, just swayed differently.
I've seen some accounts already that have like over 80% crit rate and like 290% crit damage.
Nice.
So it's like they've already got the 1-to-2 ratio. They've
Yeah.
got the numerical advantage, and I mean it's kind of weird that that's a thing. So like, you know, I've been saying that the echo farming is very grindy, but it could be a lot easier to get nice pieces.
Nothing lasts forever.
But I don't know. I've experienced something close to that. Like my Calcharo is 70, 189 right now.
I never asked.
So
But-
mostly just crit rate stance.
Well, I mean, I got crit rates on basically like the first crit rate and crit damage in substats on the first pieces that I've gotten. But I've not even been able to roll my full set yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, there just isn't enough there's just not enough resources to do that, even starting and, you know, exploring the whole map and everything like that.
Yeah,
It's just one character. All my other characters don't have like any artifacts raised up.
Yep. Sweaty Goblin in my chat mentioned the only way it's really different from Genshin is that they have characters that buff not only elemental res pen, but also res penetration for basic, heavy, and burst damage specifically.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay, so we have extra damage bonuses on top of extra damage bonuses.
Yeah,
Lovely.
like deepened, which is apparently just a separate damage bonus.
No,
thing.
but then the question is,
Like-
do those scale multiplicatively, or is that the
yeah, I
same thing
don't
as in
know that-
Genshin, where it literally does the same thing,
Yeah.
but it just adds them together? Like
it's
Genshin
the
has
same
it too.
thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's the
It's
same
probably
thing and
the
it's
same thing, I
additive.
think. Yeah, exactly. So it just
What?
has no reason. But
It's part of the damage from my testing, because I have some pieces that have like basic attack damage %, and they do affect the basic attack damage, but it's the same amount that a electro % piece would do.
mhm.
So yeah, it's additive.
It's just the same. It's just a different word for no reason.
It's kind of a way of giving you a specialized damage bonus in a substat, because I haven't seen. I don't think it's possible to get like electro damage bonus as a substat.
No, it's not.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you
It's
can't.
it's
get,
only
like,
on
your-
it's only on the 3-cost echoes. The
Yeah.
damage bonus main stats.
Yeah. So basically, it's another way of giving yourself just a % damage bonus.
I think the intended stat spread is like for endgame is like doing 2 damage bonus pieces, 2 attack % pieces, 4 attack scalars, 2 attack % pieces, and then crit main stat. But there is some interesting options in the ecosystem doing like double crit main stat and foregoing whatever.
Mhm.
So I don't know. That flexibility is interesting with the Echo system, like comparing to Genshin or Star Rail. It's just so many. It just feels like unnecessary extra verbiage.
Well, there's a lot to play with there, and
Yeah.
the verbiage is rough. There's a lot to play with, but it's gated. So, you know, again, your characters or your players that play for a year are going to be significantly stronger than anybody, even if they're whaling starting out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, time gating.
Gotcha games.
Gotcha.
And none of them can figure out co-op.
But they can figure
Well, except
out
Tower Fantasy did,
whale
actually,
PvP.
but, yes. Tower Fantasy also did that. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do my artifacts on Polearms only quick, and that's gonna be my stream.
Noise.
Nice.
I rolled a really good ER Sands on the Burning set today.
Wow.
Value.
Yes, I think it's a better game than Tower Fantasy, to be clear. But Tower Fantasy is like, if you want to just like vibe with friends, jank game, Tower Fantasy is enjoyable. I feel like Tower Fantasy for me had some more so bad it's good elements. But I'm also someone who enjoys the so bad it's good forms of media, including in games. Sorry for interrupting.
So I'm just curious now if you're a big fan of like Kung Fu Hustle.
I don't think I've seen that.
What? Okay, what about Kung Pao Enter the Fist?
Are these movies?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a movieer. Sorry.
Oh man.
Like I'm sure I would, to be clear. I'm just I don't know. I've always just like been more into like either longer form media like shows or games and whatever, right?
Yeah.
Not that games are
For
always
sure.
long
Oh,
form.
interactive media is
Yeah.
superior in every sense of the word if it's done well.
Stop right there. Supporting fire.
By the way, since I'm on poems only, should mention, I was right about C6 Arlecchino being not smart to go for because of the potential for future polearm characters to be released at any time. It looks like in 4.8, I'm getting another 5-star polearm, and they're a Dendro unit too, and like, yeah, oops, I'll be able to get her, I think, to be clear, but like, you know, the fact that I spent an extra 200 wishes grinding for C6
Mistakes were made.
means like I'm probably not gonna be able to get her weapon. Will that matter? Probably not. It depends. But she's also probably gonna have a really weird kit, and it's possible that weird kit might make her weapon more relevant, or maybe it won't. I don't know. We haven't seen what her kit actually looks like. So yes, she's supposedly a burning focus character based on this artifact set. That would indicate that she's like a crit-based DPS that just wants burning happening, and is not actually gonna like. I'm guessing she's not gonna meaningfully like modify the burning reaction that significantly. She might just like increase its damage, kind of thing. But she's gonna be more a crit-based DPS, presumably from off-field. If she's not an off-fielder, that will be weird. But yeah, so like the main bonus, I guess, for me is that like they coincidentally released 2 polearm characters that use this new artifact set. So I'm like actually being resonant efficient, and it's actually nice that I have these stupid cracked burning artifacts. Like the amount of options I have, like for the burning set. Like I don't know what her kit looks like. I don't know if she's gonna want EM maybe. I don't know if she's gonna want attack. But like I even have an onset goblet, and I have multiple options for circlets, including options for like getting enough ER on her if I need it. So I should be fine in that regard, which is nice. But yeah, like realistically, as far as like high investment things go, it would have probably been smarter to get like C2 of this Dendro polearm unit, is my guess, compared to like getting the extra 3 copies of Arlecchino. If I had stopped at the smart stopping point, right? Is ultimately all the point is. But anyways, I'm gonna have to grind again. That's basically what I've learned in the last day.
Witness mine.
Yay.
Back to exploration with you.
As an Arlecchino fan, I'm just going to be a conscientious objector and say you did the right thing.
I mean, I really have fun with it. Like I do think it's like a nice symbolic. I said in my like why I got the story of getting C6 Arlecchino edited video and why I went for it, just because it was fun. I think it's like the symbolic endpoint for an account like this. Realistically, is being able to, because since you're limiting yourself to only one weapon type, you have much more freedom to do really high investment things, including going for C6s and going for constellations in general. But and like getting a C6 of a limited 5-star character. Yes, I did spend a little bit of money with the stupid video concept, but like I could have literally not spent any money to get C6 Arlecchino, by the way, if I hadn't done things like trying to get C6 Yaya, which is not irrelevant. It has made no difference. Trying to get, you know, a second copy of Staff of Homa, which like I have appreciated having it as an option a number of times, but also like with how many Jade Spears I have, it's not really that significant, right? Like that would have been another 120 pulls. I would if I had not done like the Yaoya wishes and not done the second Staff of Homa, just those alone, I would have had equivalent number of wishes that I had spent money for, right? So like I could have gotten C6 with slightly smarter decisions without spending any money, which is pretty cool. And that's another part of the factor I don't like feel bad about getting this. Like I think if any account can justify doing this high investment of a thing, it's an only account. But at the same context, for what actually would have been a smart decision based on the previous decisions I had made, and factoring in the risk of new Polar 5 stars being released, should not have done it. But hey, it'll be more grinding content opportunity, I guess. Yay. It was more fun seeing the journey than her C6. Yeah, exactly, right? And that's what I kind of knew going into it.
Shine down.
That shield is so strong.
What shield?
the Hill of Trolls.
Oh.
The wooden shield.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
stone shield in this domain, yeah.
Yeah. It's simply just better.
Mm-hmm. Considering burning, what's going to make her weapon better than Staff of Scarlet Sands? Actually, that's a good point. If she doesn't ascend, the current leak, supposedly her weapon is a crit rate substat, which means she probably doesn't ascend with crit rate. And that means Staff of Scarlet Sands might be better, depending on how her skill hits. If better or very competitive with her signature is my guess, right? But it also depends on how much she actually cares about EM, right? Again, if she's just like a attack talent-based DPS and isn't actually triggering any reactions that like is like it's very likely that it's possible she's not actually the one triggering the reaction and some other unit is triggering the reaction. If the burning damage even matters in her team context, that's a question that remain to be seen. It's possible Staff of Scarlet Sands would be very good, but also I only have one and it's always on Raiden, so you know.
You know, it would make it worse by default if she was defense scaling.
I would be overjoyed at a defense scaler.
I would
that
love
a win.
it just for the novelty, but
yeah. I don't foresee that happening with this artifact set being 2-piece attack, but
yeah, true.
I want more defense scalers in the game, DPS defense scalers, so. Yeah, also she's Dendro, she's green. I do have a lot of green sticks available, and she seems to be attack scaling, so like, and the current rumor we have for the passive, if it's correct, it looks like it's not much better than Jade Spear, as far as the stats it gives. I don't know how good she'll be at triggering Jade Spear passive, but still, as a generic stat stick, it's not going to be that relevant. I think it'll be fine. I'm pretty sure I'll get use just out of it. Her being a Dendro off-fielder, based on the artifact set, indicates to me that she will be a very useful character for this account. So, and potentially in general, like Dendro off-fielder, holy shit, like that means she's gonna be garbage. No, but the Dendro off-field DPS, genuinely, it'd be nice to have more Dendro off-field options that actually apply Dendro. My hope is that she doesn't have some weird cringe kit that like she only deals Dendro application when burning is happening. That would suck.
That would be really bad.
But if she just applies Dendro off-field and can be used generically to apply Dendro off-field, holy crap, we finally have someone that applies Dendro off-field that isn't Nahida, and isn't Baiju applying one Dendro every 10 years, in single target. She might be single target too. That's probably one of the main ways to balance her off-field Dendro application, is my hope, right? My hope is she has good, like, not irrelevant Dendro off-field application on it for generic utility, and then, like, yeah. Like,
that would be the hope.
What, you know what I want? I want her to be like Dendro burning Fischl, right? Like she gets additional Dendro damage when burning is happening. So that's a way to like make her damage mostly useful in the burning context, but
gotcha.
Then she still hopefully deals some amount of Dendro off-field that she could be used as a discount Nahida for people like me who hate using Nahida right now, unless I have to. So, anywho's, we'll see. I'm very curious what they do. It's a very interesting baseline idea with how burning is for most players, at least. Even though I kind of like the reaction. I hope she has a kit that's not boring.
This would have been
That's
funny
all.
if they brought back the 1.0 burning.
Oh yeah,
Levels of
just make it so
damage.
she gets the 1.0 burning scaling.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just torch them to infinity and beyond. That
Yeah.
that 1.0 burning, God, that was peak. Oh my God, too many people getting roasted.
That would be the simplest character kit description. This character applies Dendro. When they trigger burning, it does version 1.0 burning damage. What does that mean? Look it up. Because you're going to look it up anyways. That would be the
Surprise.
simplest kit description. I suspect that's not the case based on the artifact and whatever, but that would be cool.
It would actually make burning legitimate now, right? Like it would actually out damage a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm very curious to see what it. Well, we should get actual kit leaks next week. This time next week. So. Because that's when. Wait, that's when the patch goes, right? It's
I
when
told
whenever.
myself I wouldn't wish until Natlin. And
Yeah.
this
But
has
I
me
mean, a
curious.
Dendro off-fielder though, like, that
No.
they can be doing virgin shenanigans.
No, he's
My
on the
favorite
copium.
poison.
He's on the copium ready.
I am.
Not yet. Once the
I
character
just-
comes out, you get it.
I just
The
like
virgin.
Dendro. I just like Dendro in general, and I want
Yeah.
Dendro off-field options that are not Nahida. Like if I was
You
like
know
my
what's
current
gonna-
intention with what is happening, I don't know what's happening in Natlan, right? We have nothing for like what of actual substance for stuff about Natlan. So I need to get Shenhe because video concepts, and I just want to do some goofy things with her for my own personal desires. And then other than that, it's this character just seems interesting at a baseline, but we'll see.
Well, you wanted to
Yeah.
get Stethos as well, right?
Sethos is more just like he seems kind of cool. Honestly, I am not even set on doing like now that I'm doing the stupid wishing videos, and they seem to just get me more money than I spend. Like, why not just do that, right? But I'm talking about if I was actually going to wish like a normal person, not a content creator that has the ability to get my money back, basically. Okay, YouTube, can you stop trying to run ads when it's skipped? Like, just skip it for a few minutes. Like, I tell YouTube to skip ads, and it's like, okay, we'll do it
No.
in the next 30 seconds then.
Never. They never skip ads.
So-
it's never happening.
Anywho's, like, Sethos is not very good. I'm just interested in him. And also, there's a problem of, like, if I get Chlorand when I'm going for Sethos, I'm probably going to build Chlorand instead. Realistically. Unless I get Sethos C6, then I'll have to decide. And honestly, part of me, like, I don't care about Chlorand enough that I'm considering doing the wishing video. I have to decide, like, in the next 2 days here. I'm considering doing the wishing video on someone else's account. Right? Because there's nothing inherently that I have to do the concept of my own account, right? And I think it'd be cool to give back to people. But at the same time, Chlorine would be interesting. But I don't have the freaking resources for it. Well, this is the wrong account, but like, I don't have the resources to level 98 character, especially if I end up getting the 4.8 character after seeing what her kit is like, and getting Shenhe, and then leveling up characters to use with Shenhe, which is mostly just Charlotte.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, just, you know,
It's not
I don't have
great.
the resources to
Not
get,
great.
even if I have the ability to get all the characters in the game now because I'm a content creator and I can just spend money, I don't have the ability to actually use them all. Like I just don't. There's not enough resources given without starting to do resin refreshing constantly, and that's just ugh. I hate
Yeah,
I hate the idea. Like, I've been so even though like for a long time I've seen like it would actually make sense for me to do like one resin refresh a day. It would genuinely, like, I've done the math for how many more characters I could level up. It would let me level up a meaningful amount more characters. I just hate
Right.
it. I absolutely hate the idea of doing that. So I'm extraordinarily resistant to doing that versus just doing the healthy thing and not pulling for characters. So I don't know. I haven't decided
Well,
yet.
and when does
Um,
that building process get to be a lot less fun?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, technically, in some sense, it already is
I
when
mean,
you have to
yeah.
go to the same domain for a month.
Yeah, and like Sethos as a character, I don't know. Like, is a character I have to level 90 to get the most out of him. And I'm sure he'll be fun, but I feel like after I use him for 2 weeks, I will never touch him again. That's so many resources for a character I'm only going to touch for a few weeks.
Shouldn't have picked up Raiden Shogun. What the heck were you thinking?
Yeah, how dare I?
Imagine picking up Electro Archon.
Yeah, I don't know. And Cloran has like some interesting nuance with her gimmicks that like would be slightly more than worthwhile, but Cloran has exactly the same problem for me. And like I think I would use her for a little while and then get bored of her.
Yeah, that's fair.
And for me, it's just like an on-fielder problem. It's pretty rare where there's on-fielders like Arlecchino where I can foresee just tweaking around using her in a bunch of different team comps constantly. And also she feels so good in Overworld because of how her infusion works that is one of my favorite Overworld characters now. So, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I am more interested in the gimmicks of Sethos' kit than Cloran. So I haven't decided. It's likely I will do the video on my account still to try to get C6 Sethos, but the problem is like I intend to set the limit, by the way, and I'm not going to spend any of my intention is not to spend any reserve Primo Gems for this Cloran video. My plan is to do whether I do it on my account or someone else's account is to do $200. Because I want to do $200 instead of $300 this time because that's 2 top-ups. 2 top-ups is not enough to guarantee a 5-star that you want, which is absurd. $200 is not enough to guarantee you like getting a character you want in this game. Absolutely insane. That you can spend that much money and not get the thing you want, right? And that's what I want to illustrate. Is like, hey, I can just lose a 50-50, even if I win the 50-50, right? I can lose a 50-50, not get Clorand, and then also probably end up with C2 Sethos, right? Or I get really lucky, and again, because that's just for some reason what happens in these godforsaken videos. And I don't know. I want to use it as an opportunity for showing, one, you can spend a lot of money and not get the thing you want when you do top-ups. Again, the point is to show how low-value top-ups are. And then also, 4-stars suck balls to acquire. It sucks so much. And like $200, what is $200? That is 100 wishes.
Not even.
Yeah, approximately. It's 100 wishes. Like the expected
with the buybacks.
Yeah, I'm just saying 100 wishes. With buybacks is definitely 100. I think. What is it? It's 6480 plus 1600, right? So let's just check this. Plus 80 times 2 divided by 1. No, it's 101 wishes. Yeah, with the bonus. So before any buyback. So yeah, it's literally just $2 per wish, right?
Okay.
And so yeah, 100 wishes. Like the expected average for like the amount of Sethoses I would get would be like, I should get C2 with $200. Like I have to get really lucky to get C6 Sethos, right? Like yeah. So anyways, I think
honestly, knowing you'll probably just hit in the first 10 pull. You know, you'll just get all 6 in the first 10 pull, and then
Actually, his 4-star luck is terrible.
I know my 4-star luck usually is terrible.
That's fair.
2 GNs and 1 Dungeon. Oh Christ Almighty. Yeah, the character we were talking about earlier was called Emilie, or is it Emilie or is it Emily? I have no idea. Let's see.
I don't remember the pronunciation.
I might be pronouncing an extra I for no reason. Anyways, as far as the Cloran wishing video goes, I will have one. Actually, you know, I think what actually determines whether or not I will want to wish on it on my main account is if Chevreuse is on the banner, and then also if Kaveh is on the banner. Like if it's Kaveh, Chevreuse, Sethos, I'm absolutely like that's just a 4-star gold mine banner for me. So you know, I'll wish on my account. But I think if Chevreuse and Kaveh, if neither Chevreuse or Kaveh are on the banner, I might just skip it, and then and then that saves me so many resources for being able to level up. Like I can just use the next patch to be able to farm up crap, right?
You could do content entirely about the new big air quotes endgame content too. And
Yeah,
having
well, it's not
plenty
it's
of
not going
footage.
live until July.
Oh,
It's
that's
not coming
right.
until July. Yeah.
So, like,
They
I was
announced
planning
it
that,
so
but
early.
yeah, I know, right?
They announced it so early.
So, anywho's, and I only need like 2 more copies of Chevreuse and 800 more copies of Kave. I think I have C2 Kave of my main account. I don't, to be clear, Kave Constellation's not that valuable, but I've already leveled him up, and his C6 would make janky Bloom Farina playstyle a bit better.
You need to get that. You need to get that
So.
Beyblade value
Yeah.
out.
I mean, we needed like a charge attack buffer, I think, that could actually fit in the team properly. That's what I feel like with that.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I'm probably not going to make another video on that, so I don't like really need Kave C6 or anything. I mean, if I got it, I might make another video on it, like just to like Kave is finally back. I have his C6 now. How much better is it? Not much better.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, but it's technically better. So anywho's, it would just depend on what I feel like doing at the time, and since I would be able to make a video without putting that much more resources into him.
Yeah,
We'll see.
that's
We'll see
fair.
what the banner is. I assume they'll announce it this weekend, like they normally do. The couple days before the patch, and then I will decide then. The only problem is if I don't decide if I'm gonna wish on my account or someone else's account until 2 days before, then that only gives me if I'm deciding to wish on someone else's account, I have to in 2 days find someone's account to
Yeah, it doesn't give you much time.
Like realistically, I'd probably just like do a Google form that I delete after like 12 hours on YouTube or something, and then randomly select one of them just with a random function in Excel, and then be like, hey, and if that person doesn't like immediately respond in the next 30 minutes, next person, right?
Gotcha.
I could throw it together quick, I think, right?
Probably.
But anyways, I don't know. I'll figure out what I'll do. Point is, I'll do a wishing video. There'll be gambling next week. Yay. And this week, I have one freaking plan. I might only have one video this weekend. For the love of God, it's been too long since I made a account fixing video. I intend today, actually, after I chill for a second, I intend to start recording a whole bunch of stuff for an account fixing video this week.
Gotcha.
I will smack myself in the face if I don't get that done this week. So
Good luck with that. I could not imagine doing that, to be honest. I do not have the time for that.
I know, right? Well, that's why I mostly focus on just like using them as a thing to like talk about the things that can be worked on. Like the last one, which has a stupid number of views, the account was interesting because of, like, it had a very easy gimmick to hook in with like an old account that was still stuck at AR 50, literally a launch account, but they were secretly AR like 55 because they had never done the world level increase. But like it was an easy like teaching opportunity moment of like, okay, you've played long enough, you have all the things to be able to particularly succeed, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do, is like find different gimmicks for those, and then be able to teach different things based on what's the state of that account is. And this time, I took because there's a lot of submissions from people, and a lot of people that think they need their account fixed that are like AR 45 to like 50-ish. And quite frankly, my perspective is going to be, your account doesn't need to be fixed. The problems you're having at this AR level is figuring out what to focus on, right?
Yeah.
Not your account is broken, because your account is functionally just getting started. As far as
It's
like,
really hard to brick a Genshin account.
yeah. So they, like the account I'm going to be working on doesn't have much for 5 stars. I think they have one limited 5 star. I think it's Shao. And they play very, very casually. So, and they asked me, like, their hope is to be able to clear floor 8 of Abyss, which I think for how casually they play is a pretty reasonable goal. I don't know if I'll be able to do it in this week, right? So this week I will be doing a little bit more farming. But yeah, I don't want to do account fixing where I'm just gonna, like, some people think the account fixing means I'm gonna play on your account for 3 months and farm for you. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not gonna do that. But what I will do is use them to try to like teach people how to fix them. That's my goal. And then like people watching can hopefully learn from it. I don't know. I just like it as a format for being able to try to teach, like, give people some of my knowledge in Genshin and like show them the process I would take with given something. And it's fun to just like go into accounts and see things that are like bad too. So it's got a little bit of the flavor of, you know, account reviewing in it too, right? For some of them. But anywho's, I like making the videos. They definitely take a lot more effort in thinking how I want to like make them.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So like a really high amount of planning, and like I have 900 submissions on the account fixing form. And it's probably gonna like double the next video or something. Like,
oh, I'm not surprised.
I'm gonna mention at the end of this next video, it'd be like, if I was gonna do one of these a week, it would take me 30 years to do every single one of them. Do not hope I am going to particularly pick you for any reason. These are just like, if you want, because it would be fun, right? I'm gonna be like, my goal with these videos is that you can watch them and hopefully learn based on what I do with this account what you can do on yours, right?
Now you gotta have the bigger brain content idea, where it's just like you have to make the user submit like a essay on why their account should be picked.
I mean,
and then make a video reading through the submissions.
I could, yeah, I could. I already leave the form.
Funny.
The form is very open-ended for that exact reason. Because I have in the form, tell me anything you want that would give me a reason to fix your account, right? Is open-ended. And yeah, it's because like I need to have something that like oh, clear Abyss for me the first time, like
Bruh.
no, sorry, I need something that like actually is attractive. And like right now my structure is like, okay, I can see certain patterns of like types of players that are submitting to these and like having similar styles of answers, that I can do this one account fixing video and that kind of addresses like 200 submissions of like that general like style of what the request is, kind of my thinking.
He has the request stereotypes on lock.
Yeah, but anyways, my thinking is I will actually do like a live stream format in the future where I try to like spend 30 minutes really quickly looking at one of these submissions, like logging into the account, looking for 30 minutes, being like, okay, I would recommend focusing on, for achieving your goal of doing the thing, do this, 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 and this, and like,
yeah,
you know, if I feel like I can confidently answer that, and then and then at the end of the 30 minutes, poll the live chat. Did I give good enough advice? And then the chat, if live chat votes no, I have to give them a welcome. So,
viewers rig it to make it always no.
Yeah, they could always just vote no, but like it's $5, right? And so like if I'm spending 30 minutes for 5 accounts during one live stream, that's $25, right? To be clear, live streams don't make enough money to justify that necessarily. But my hope would be like it would draw in viewers. It would be its own format, and they would get like VOD views over time too. So I might have to like restructure the punishment or whatever. But that's the idea. Like I have ideas for ways to utilize the account fixing format for ones that are simpler. Because like a lot of the submissions, generally, like the requests are things that are like, I can't even clear overworld content, right? And it is not that hard to get characters to a state of being able to clear overworld content. Because like I've seen people that have like AR 55, 56, 57 accounts that say things like that.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. And that's something that like
You
should not
claim
take 30
Chi-Chi.
minutes, but
You win.
true.
Let's go.
You're not even wrong. That's
Just
what's
get
funny.
The best healer.
Yep.
That's all she can do, but I mean, that's what you got.
Mm-hmm. So, anyways, that was a lot of rambling about future plans.
Oh boy.
That's the content we want.
Anyways, that's
Yeah.
why that's part of why I do the live streams, whatever. I like
People
to-
can see what you're up to. Meanwhile, me, I'm just a goblin practicing Dragon Strike in the
For 8 years and then suddenly you drop it, yeah.
Being
You
human
could, you
was
could
never
live
an
stream
option.
practicing Dragon Strike, just like
yes. I
you
could
saying
smack a
nothing and for
tree
3 hours.
5
just
years.
content. No, no.
200 years of tree smacking.
So, yeah. Anyways, that's all I got, I think, for this stream. I'd probably not stream. Well, I don't know. I might stream it sometime this week, but I want to focus on the account fixing video. I need to get that out. So, no promises for live streams this week, but maybe this weekend. Thanks for Binge. Thanks to check out. Well, Binge is he doesn't exist. Well, check out Hungerworks Studio. That's what you're.
Check out Saluna the next time he has me on.
Well, no, like
Yeah.
Binge makes like keycaps for keyboards. So, you know, if you want to commission a fancy keycap or something, I don't know. Well, I don't. You have your other job you're probably working on. You don't want commissions, I assume, but.
Well, I mean, that's a complicated process in and of itself.
Anyways, I don't know. Binge makes art things. Check him out. Hungerworks Studio, I think on Instagram, right?
Yep, that's the one.
And then Tars is Tars Blammo on YouTube. So doing his own Genshin shite and
I'm just vibing.
yeah, just vibing. Of course, you do Star Rail stuff too. So bye bye.